The local artist. The local artist.
Cut you off, now that's a done dollar. Jimmy Neutron, I'm a dog like
local artist.
Quick to whip the stick and disappear like Harry Potter. He think he heated up, ain't that a bitch cause I'm hotter. He ain't got no heart and he ain't got no honor. That guppy won't survive in the water with piranhas. Killers on my team with M16s like Uganda. Shooters on my left, that's gon' step at my leisure. I died and resurrected, bitch, but this is not Easter. I don't ride beef, little bitch, so this is not ether. I don't duck shit, but off the goose I might seek it. Two bad hoes, I think one was Puerto Rican. A sock up on the door, so don't come in, we not decent. I'm rocking when I'm rolling, Motorola always beeping. Pockets full of poses, rolling dough, straight chiefin'. 5-pack of the woods just to keep the stress managed. People taking shots and they be shocked, there's no damage. Tell all of the thoughts up on my jock, I don't have it. Can't argue with my bitch because she only speaking Spanish. I hit the switch and push the whip like it was in the way. You talking shit but ain't no shit, so you just in the way. I'm taking risk, I pray to God that I don't die today. The talk is cheap, I got the heat just like the young D-Wade. She thinking memes, I told the bitch that she don't know D-Wade. I think it schemes the next routine gon' take a business day. She ride the dick and work her hips like it's for fitness aid. Plead the fifth and suck this dick, you ain't got shit to say. People run they lips so they trip like some acid. I can't fit into this fake world, I ain't plastic. Roll the backward up and have them pissed, I ain't passing. Never had my dad, I'm just a saucy young bastard. You can't tell me shit, little bitch, so don't bother. You fucked it off, I cut you off, now that's a done dollar.
The local artist.
I'm a dog like God.
The local artist.
Stick and disappear like Harry Potter.
The local artist. The local artist.
He ain't got no heart and he ain't got no honor.
The local artist.
In the water with piranhas.
The local artist.
With M16s like you
The local artisan. The local artisan.
Yo, everybody. What is good? Local Artisan, T.L.A Podcast. The T.L.A Podcast, Local Artisan, best platform in the world. You already know the motto. It is Pronobi One and J Nimbus here. I'm about to put us on screen in a second. Hold on. What is good, y'all? What is good? What is good? But yeah, how's everybody doing? I hope everybody is good in the hood today. We are here. You already know. It's me and the boy J Nimbus here today. We are just chilling. We're just chilling. Episode 87 of the T.L.A Podcast here on the Local Artisan, the best platform in the world. You already know. But yeah.
You know what you need? You need the
Actually, no. Here, we gotta hit the gong one time. You already know about that. And you already know. Clap it up. Here, my bad. I gotta put us both on camera really quick. But yeah, clap it up. You already know. Episode 87, we here, live and direct. You already know we had to give you all that good ass content for today. Shit, it's Wednesday. Normal days we being here. 4:30 in this bit. You already know how it is. But
late,
yeah,
but you know,
well, like about 2-3 minutes late, but it ain't bad. You know, we here. Hit the gong on that again. But y'all already saw I'm showcasing the soundboard and shit like that now, cause y'all can hear this.
The local artisan.
Can y'all guess who that is? Y'all can't guess who that is.
Who is it?
The local artisan.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you the whole thing at first. Hold on.
Shout out to the local artisan.
Do y'all know what that is?
Who do you know?
Do y'all know what that is?
Who is that?
Who is that? Come on, play one more time.
Who is it?
The
got any
local
guesses?
artisan.
Do y'all got any guesses? Y'all ain't got no fucking guesses.
They don't know who it is.
If y'all want to know, it is the man Adam22 from No Jumper. He gave the platform a shout out like months ago. It's like 5 months ago. It's funny because it was that long ago. I realized. But he gave a shout out like a long ass time ago. Shout out to him and shout out to everybody on the No Jumper crew. You know, shout out to AD, shout out to Kiki, shout out to Josh, Yori. You know, shout out to Duno. Shout out to Drell. Shout out to everybody, man. Like y'all just fire, man. Y'all are just amazing. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for showing the platform some love. And yeah, we here today.
We are here today.
The local artisan.
Yeah, we here today. So
we are here today.
I will say hit the gong one more time for that. But
One thing
yeah.
I'm gonna say before we
What's
get
up? What's up?
started,
What's up? What's up?
the people probably don't know the new saying of 2022. That was we said on Twitch, so I'm gonna say it here for y'all too.
Oh, hit him for us, like get the gong on their ass.
In 2022, we are no longer called kings. You treat me like a pharaoh. Treat me like a pharaoh.
Yeah, you got that motherfucking right. You better treat us like some goddamn pharaohs in this bitch.
Not a king, a
Shit,
pharaoh.
if all y'all bitches gonna be comparing us to goddamn Will Smith out here for what we gonna get to in a second, you bit boy.
Treat me like a pharaoh. If
You maybe treat me like I'm floating down from space in this motherfucker. You haven't seen me for the past your whole life. Yes.
Exactly.
The fuck gotta be
Hit
fucked
it
up
on
in
him
this
one
bitch.
time.
Because y'all should already know that.
Already know that.
But I digress.
That's all I wanted to say real quick. You know what I'm saying?
I can. Well, since that. While I roll up this, shout out Raws, you already know. Shout out the gang and shit like that. But first topic for today.
What's the first topic?
We already really talked about it on my personal stream on Twitch. Twitch.com/PunnelB1, you already know. But
we got into
we
it.
definitely gonna get back into it again.
We could talk a little bit more.
Oh, we definitely gonna talk more about it. We
Yeah,
definitely
we
gonna
get more into detail.
If all of y'all know, the slap heard across the world.
I would say the slap heard across the internet.
Which led to the world. So yeah, the slap heard across the motherfucking world. Will Smith slapped the dog shit out of Chris Rock at the Oscars. Yeah. So
Yes.
we
And oh
man,
this has happened. I've heard of very widespread of comments and reactions people felt. But today, I was listening to a podcast. Shout out to Here's the Thing, Kevin on stage.
Shout out.
That chick Angel, which is a black female.
Yes,
she
sir.
gave a black female's perspective, and I was like, I didn't take it into a female's perspective.
Did she talk about how Jada felt
Yes.
as a black female?
Well,
as a black female with alopecia type shit.
She
Yeah.
was saying it's like, yeah, y'all going about ranting about these two grown black men that did something, but she was like, how do you think that Jada felt about the whole situation, knowing that, like, as a female, her appearances, they care about their appearances and think if she's losing her hair, that's a sensitive subject for her. And you go make a joke, like you said before, a disease where she loses her hair. And, she's like rocking the ball look, making it work, and you go over here making a corny joke. Which
Loki was corny as fuck.
the people in the audience, you can go back and rewatch the footage where people were kind of like, groaning, didn't really fuck with the joke as it is, and you're trying to backtrack, and then Will, he's laughing off, haha, it's not funny, but he sees how his wife is reacting, and he's like, yo, I have to sleep with this woman, I have to be around this woman. How you guys feel, I don't give a fuck how you feel, because I have to go home to this, and I don't want to deal with that shit because I didn't step up, which I was supposed to do as a man, as a husband, to make sure that my queen is always feeling comfortable and safe. And she was in a moment where she was like, and every man knows what that means. If a female is like, and so Will, could he have handled it a better situation? Yes, but he handled it in a situation he thought was right, because if you know the book, he's tired of feeling weak and being that type of person, and he's been the butt of the jokes for the last 2 years, and you know what I'm saying, everybody's got that breaking point. So you can't fault him for doing what he did because he thought that was right to protect his wife.
Yeah, true. I definitely feel you on that. You are right. However a man sees fit on how to protect his wife, he can go about doing it however way he pleases. Now, don't get me wrong. All right, no, don't get me wrong. Because I do feel conflictingly like two sides of this same coin.
I understand that too, because it's like it could have been handled better.
So I understand. So one, all right, here, hold on. Give me one. right, so don't get me wrong. I know where we are, and I know the setting that we are in. It is the Oscars, which is an amazing celebration every year when it comes to celebrating amazing actors, right?
I have something to say, but I'm gonna let you finish what you gotta say before I say what I
Go say what you gotta say before I get into mine, 'cause it's gonna be long. So.
Okay, because like another thing, we hear a lot of people saying it's like, oh, this is why black people, they don't want black people at this event and stuff like that. And I was like, if it took one slapping for you not to want black people there, that means you didn't want us there in the first place.
I mean, that's also the first slapping at an award ceremony like that.
But it's not.
that was the first time something like this ever happened at an award ceremony.
But for a slap, yes, it could have been handled better. We all know that it could have been handled better. But for like this incident, for you to actually judge and say some shit like that means you didn't want our race to be there in the first place. You know, and all these comedians that are, you know, of the fairer descent are saying all this stuff. It's like, y'all have this energy for a slap at an award show. Yes, it's a disrespectful thing, but it's like y'all are completely quiet when these allegations of misconduct, people are doing things that they shouldn't do to the opposite races, and it's just swept under the rug. We don't never hear y'all up in arms saying that this is a travesty, this should not have happened. Y'all, we don't hear that when, you know.
But we just know that we should already know that regardless.
Yeah,
so
we know that,
really
but it's people like I bring that shit back up. Y'all be pretty quiet when some serious shit be going on with people of your peers. But you know, Will Smith slapped Chris Rock at the Oscars. Yes. Not condoning that, but it's like, yo, keep that same energy when shit get real in other situations that are far more worse than a nigga getting slapped at the Oscars, because niggas get slapped every day, B.
I mean, that is true, but when it does come to where, like I said, where we're at and the setting that we're in,
and that's what I understand. And that's what I understand.
We've never seen this. Never seen this.
And that's what I understand.
Will Smith was the first one to ever smack another actor / comedian at an award ceremony.
And it's like Will Smith, like he made like. He's been boiling over. It could have been boiling over. It's like it's been boiling over, and like Chris Rock just caught the repercussions of the boiling over.
And I also don't agree with that either. Like the whole time that now, like I said, when it comes to the joke, like I said, I know what setting we're in. I know where we're at. I know who's saying what. So again, when it comes to us being at the Oscars, right? When it comes to that, you also have to understand. They have comedians every year writing jokes and saying things inappropriately to other people who are sitting amongst the crowd. Yeah, we also cannot forget that. And this is not Chris Rock's first time saying something about the Smith family at the Oscars. He said it back in 2015.
And there's nothing going. Like, comedians do this shit at the Oscars all the time. That's why I say I see the other side, because like,
well, that's their job.
That's like I said, that's their job, is to roast people in the front row. That's
well, there. Period. Regardless,
that's their job. You know, to roast people at the award ceremony. If who's there, like, you know, that's what you signed up for. If a comedian is hosting,
comedians host every year.
Yeah, it's like you're going to get talked about in some way, shape, or form because you're there.
Shit, if we want to talk about anybody's fucking comedic sense, we should talk about fucking Amy Schumer's trash ass. That fucking she should not have been the host this year. That shit was terrible.
What was she hosting?
She was like the main host of the whole thing, but like it was like it switched from like Chris Rock to like Samuel or like P Diddy at one point and shit like that. Like she was like the female host for like a female comedian and shit like that. She literally picked up somebody's wife out of a chair and sat next to her husband, saying that like, oh, you basically don't matter, so you should just get up and let me talk to him. Like, I was like,
that's disrespectful.
I would have slapped the shit out of her ass. But what the
like,
fuck?
if you did that to a black female, and then she was like, oh, who does heifer think she is sitting next to my husband?
No, for real.
Like, you're not finna just remove me from my seat and sit next to my husband and talk to him like I don't even exist.
That's basically what she did to old girl too. She did that exact same shit to her ass. She literally walked right up to her, lifted her ass right up. No, I'm looking for a fucking card.
Okay, but like like that situation, like you said, I didn't watch it. Like I didn't even know Amy Schumer was hosting the event.
I didn't know it till I saw the video either.
Like I just know that like she's been in the headlines for saying some shit about the situation. So is Jim Carrey.
Yeah, I saw that too. I understand. I'm honestly a big ass fan of Jim Carrey.
I'm a huge fan of Jim
and
Carrey.
I honestly don't give a fuck about what he got to say about it. Like
I love Jim Carrey.
He had his own allegations set at him at it too, so I don't really give a fuck about any of that shit. But when it comes to, again, like I said, where we are, me knowing the setting we're in, and also knowing the situation, let's be honest.
Could have been handled differently.
Yeah, you can't just get up on stage and slap a grown man in the face for saying a joke. Yes, you can't do that. In all retrospect, we can say that Will Smith is a man's man. We all wish to Don to be like Will Smith, but you just can't do that, bro.
You can't.
So I will say that, even though the slap was funny as fuck.
It was funny, but
like Cat Williams says, we all need to get our 7 chuckles in before we go help a nigga out, because we all know that shit funny when that shit happened to him in real life. But we also have to know where we're at and who that is and who we are.
I would say shout out to Kevin Stage, man. I was listening to his podcast today, and he was like, "Hey yo, Will Smith slap me, I'm gonna look like a bitch.
Yeah,
I'm gonna take that shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that shit too. It's fucking Will Smith. It's like you gonna fight that nigga on stage. Like
he was like, I'm gonna look like a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, if you talk about my wife, like she gonna have to be mad, cause it's not the right time for us to do that situation. Like that goes up basically how you feel about the situation. Cause you know some people like, if you make a fool of me in public, I gotta handle it in public. If you do this shit in private, we can handle it in private.
And that's what I'm saying. Like when it comes to shit like that, I don't know. Like I said, he just didn't have to walk up and smack the man broad in his face and shit. Like
some
that.
people could have said, like he could have been from his seat, so yell, like keep my wife's name out
like
your fucking mouth.
That would have been more reasonable.
Like,
and then if he wanted to smack him after, I would have been all down for it. But when it comes to doing that in front of, that's also why his family is also watching too and disrespecting him in front of his family. Like that is also kind of bogus at the same time. Like if my mom was there and I was hosting this shit in front of my mama and she just saw me get smacked, but I'd also feel some way if my mom showed up with cancer and this nigga made a cancer joke on my damn mother.
But it's still like, I would say, like, my mom would still say the same thing. If I slapped a nigga on TV, it's like, boy, you know you can't be doing that.
Yeah, my mom would be like, boy, you know better than that.
You know, like, I raised
like
you better than that.
Yeah,
like, you're not supposed to do that. There's a time and place for everything.
Yeah,
and, like, that was not the time for you to go up there and do that. Like, that's why I can understand both sides. It's like, if you're disrespecting my mom, I got to come up and slap you. But your mom be like, nah, you know you can't do that. I raised you better than that.
Your mom wouldn't even want you to do some crazy shit like that. Because she knows she wouldn't do some shit like that.
This is the Oscars. Isn't like you come up and disrespect this man and slapping him in front of all these people. Like, boy, what's wrong with you?
White people.
Like, what's wrong with you?
You boy, you like, because they're already talking about taking Will's Oscar away from like, yeah, bro. And you tell me that's the first Oscar he won. Him and Samuel Jackson and Denzel won all their first Oscars that night.
Exactly.
That's what you telling me that's bogus. One of the greats gets theirs taken away from him. Like that's, boy, hell no, bro. Like that, nah, G. Like, but still, I digress from that. But so when it comes to me saying that, I don't necessarily. I understand that it is a comedy show. Even though I don't do my own version of stand-up comedy or anything like that, I think of myself as a comedian because I do say a lot of jokes and I use humor and laughter in a way to ice a lot of stuff over and express myself. So yeah. So when it comes to that, I also understand when stuff is distasteful and when something just sound like it don't hit. Bro,
and like the crowd wasn't feeling the joke,
not at all.
And like he had to backtrack on the joke, and that's why I feel like escalated it because the joke wasn't funny at all.
Bro, the nigga literally said you could hear the crowd booing.
Yeah,
and literally he literally was like, oh, okay, that was just a light jab. Okay, no, I'm good.
And like
I digress. I'll keep going.
He was like kind of had to backtrack on it.
Yeah, he did backtrack. He literally was like, oh, that was just a light jab. Okay, my bad. And then like I was like, bro, because you know what you kind of said was fucked up. Like, it didn't count. It didn't call for Will Smith walking up and smacking you dead in your shit. But you knew what you said was, in my opinion, kind of over the line. Because, bro, let's be honest. even though it is an award ceremony where you have comedians saying any type of joke under the bright blue sun, there has been plenty of people that have been known for plenty of diseases who hasn't gotten joked about their disease at an award show.
The smart comedians know when to talk about shit and when to not talk about shit.
Like, because no one has been bringing up any award ceremonies where a nigga has made fun of somebody's ailment, because that's not a thing. I don't know any award ceremony or any award thing that has happened where a celebrity has made fun of another celebrity for an illness, an ailment, or an infection, a disease, or anything like that. Like if Will would have brought his mom and it, like let's say God forbid, actually don't like, let's say he brought his mom and his mom had cancer. You think Chris Rock would have made a cancer joke at his mother? No, he would have walked up and slapped the dog shot his ass after or before. So it's like let's not act like the joke was lighthearted and a light jab. Niggas know not to make fun of people's diseases and ailments at award ceremonies. And all these people saying, well, if The Rock would have said that joke, he wouldn't have walked up to The Rock. If 50 Cent wouldn't have said that joke, he wouldn't have walked up to 50 Cent and slapped him in the face.
Yes, he would have.
Okay, even though I don't necessarily think that he would have or not, they know not to get slick off at the mouth like that. They know that. Even with 50 Cent, the last thing that he said about Will and Jada's relationship was a DM. When Will told him to shut the fuck up and I think he called him a bitch or something like that. He's like, shut the fuck up, you're a bitch. And it's like, bro, let's stop acting like the joke was that lighthearted.
And like,
it wasn't.
And it's like, you don't even know how Jada feels about this alopecia. And it's like,
now if we're gonna get into Jada Pinkett now,
but I'm saying, like, Will might know more than like how she actually feels. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's what I'm saying. It's like, you don't never know how a person feels about the disease, especially with the person that they, like your wife, your husband, like they are going to feel that same pain as the person that they're with because they know how they actually feel.
So to be honest, see, and I got family ties, so I can't get that slick off at the mouth. But
it's a subject like
I know, but I have family ties and I can't get slick off at the mouth like this.
I feel you.
So Jada, right?
Yes.
Sweetheart, I know what you're going through. It's very emotional, very painful. I knew if I was losing all my hair, I'd feel some damn way too about it. But when it comes to how you feel about a subject and you wanting someone else to feel that same exact way that you feel about it, you should have took that same consideration with your husband when the whole August shit was going on. The fact that you had to reopen up old wounds and bring back up a conversation, which it obviously looked like he did not want to have with you on the internet. But you monetized off of it and got the bag and set everybody straight of what really went on, even though nobody still really fully grasped what y'all said. But
that goes with what Will was booked. He said he's tired of feeling like he's weak. You know what I'm saying? Like he has to.
Well, he's been feeling like that ever since Jaden impeached himself.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, like these.
But when it comes to that, it's his fault for feeling that way. So
it's like these emotions might have been bubbling up for a while. And he just, you know.
Every time I hear something like that, I'm gonna say the same thing, bro. Therapy. Will Smith needs therapy. I'm not gonna say the whole family because I'm not gonna realm Jaden and Willow into this because they live in their own lives. They need couples therapy.
I agree.
Will and Jada need couples therapy if they plan on being together. If they still plan on being together, okay, then they definitely need it. If they don't, then I'm not even going to say shit about it. But if they do still plan on being together, y'all need couples therapy right now. Because I'm like, for everyone saying that it's mainly Jada, that's mainly the problem for being very manipulative and very like condescending and all that stuff like that. Yes and no. I'm yes for reasons and no for definite reasons. I would say yes for the reasons of her not taking her counterpart's feelings and a lot of considerations that she has with herself and for what she does in the outside world and shit like that.
It's very true, because like if you're married or even in a relationship that is public, the actions you do also affect the actions of the person that you are with, that you say you love.
Exactly. So when it comes to that, right? I'm not necessarily going to care about somebody's feelings that doesn't care about mine. So when it comes to that, even though she is his wife, she has obviously not shown the same respect that Will showed for her that night. So I don't necessarily think that she deserved Will backing her up that way. Now, what he did, like I said, I leave any man to their devices what they plan on doing. If that's what Will Smith wanted to do, that's what he wanted to do.
That's
and it
on
happened.
him.
And that's on his ass. So like, but when it still comes to that, we can also not act like that's okay. For a grown man to go up and slap another grown man for over words.
Over words. And
I would,
this.
even if a nigga would have said that about my mother, my first reaction wouldn't be going up to him on camera.
Even if
and
you
slapping
want to,
him across the face.
even if you wanted to, the person next to you should be like, not the time.
Thank you.
Don't
So for
do
you
that.
saying that,
So it's like, is it your mom, your girlfriend, your sister? They should have grabbed you and looked at you like,
literally,
right now.
the second that Jada saw Will got up,
she should have grabbed
She would
him.
be like, no, Will, just sit down.
Just let it go.
I know that I felt some way, but we'll talk about him after.
It's not the
She should have
time.
had enough respect for him to do that. Because so I'm not gonna lie, right? I watched Abba and Preach talk about it.
I think we watched a little bit.
Yeah, I also watched Agent Lowe talk about it. They both have the same perspectives of shit, but what I like is that Agent is on the side of Preach, and Lowe is on the side of Abba because they both kind of think the same as them. It's funny because one's light skinned, other's light skinned, and one's dark skinned, other's dark skinned, but. They both understand of the ways that they wanted to do to protect their females. That's all in dandy. Like I said, whatever a man wants to do to show his love for his wife or for whatever relationship he has for his significant other, he has the right to do that, and he has the right to see fit for whatever happens, correct?
Right.
But we still cannot act like that is okay to touch somebody over words. My parents have always told me, sticks and stones may break my bones, but names will never hurt me. So when it comes to that, a name calling will never get me that upset to just, especially go against my own morals as a man, because one, I'm Buddhist and I'm a pacifist. I don't believe that violence is I don't believe that's
justify. I should do something to you because you said something to me.
Not even that. Like I don't think violence is justifiable by any means of law or any means of handling personal conflict. If you want, anything can be settled by words. It doesn't have to get physical because of them.
He could have talked to Chris after
exactly
backstage.
They easily, because the intermission was what, 10 minutes after that shit happened.
He could have easily got up and they're gonna tell
exactly
Will no. They go backstage. It was like, yeah, I need to talk to Chris real quick.
Yeah, security probably might have followed it because they probably would know the energy that Will would have been on, but
he still would have been able to go backstage.
They still would have at least went back there and had a talk to him. What I would have thought would have happened is that. Say if Will didn't get up and smack him, he just yelled at him, right? All he did was yell at him, and all he did was say, "Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth." That's all he did. I think by the time that intermission would have happened, Chris Brown would have been backstage, and Will would have pipelined it straight backstage.
You mean Chris Rock?
No, Will, my bad. Will Smith. Will Smith would have pipelined it straight backstage. The second that intermission would have happened, he would have got straight up and walked right backstage. And would have went straight to Chris Rock being like, who the fuck you think you getting slick with, nigga? And you know what's funny? I think that low-key Denzel, Samuel, Tyler Perry, and any other black male actor that was in that place that night would have, like, the second they would have saw Will pipeline it straight backstage, they would have got up and ran like, oh, fuck, shit. Oh, goddamn, we're going to go do something. Oh, like this.
Will's having it.
They would have got like this. They would have got like, oh, Yo, Will, hold on. Like,
especially
they would have walked on straight like that, and that shit would have been hilarious.
Especially Sam Jackson, he was like, "Oh shit, he's having a nigga moment."
Yeah, exactly.
Like, hey, Will, calm it down.
Yeah, I was like,
calm
they all would have
down,
been back there
bro,
talking
calm
it out,
down.
and then I like, you know, the whole bickering thing. Like, no, he could just talk about my wife like that, and I'm like, bro, low-key, if that was a part of a show, like an actual TV show, like Real Hustlers of Hollywood, that would have been fucking amazing, bro.
But like there was something that I saw today. It was like it'd be even crazier if Will walked up on stage like he did, but then grabbed Chris Rock by the shoulders and whispered in his ear, "It's like, keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth." and then you see Chris Rock's eyes just get big and he just walk away.
Yeah.
That's gonna make you more intrigued. Like, yo, what the fuck did Will say to that nigga?
But that slap, man.
That slap
shit,
heard around the
that
internet.
shit was something fucking vicious, boy. Oh my God. I keep saying every time I talk about it, it's like the slap was like you couldn't dodge it. You couldn't dodge it, maneuver, block it. You literally just had to take it on the chin.
And it's like you wouldn't, it's one of them slaps that you would expect because it's Will Smith.
Exactly. Like,
It's
so,
like you think if Will Smith walk up to you, he gonna slap me. You say no. So what's you finna hop on the mic, say some things. You finna do whatever for you, but you not expecting Will Smith to come up and slap you. You're not expecting
and that's
that
what
at
I'm
all.
saying, man. Like when it comes to that, the way that he slickfully just did that shit and walked right the fuck off, nigga,
Didn't
and
he, like,
fixed his shit
Did
as he
flick
walked
the
off.
The tux jacket,
my
he was
God.
like, and then walked back.
Yeah, G, that shit. I ain't gonna lie, that was some G shit. But if you thought that shit was right, you're I'm not gonna lie, you low key kind of broke, bro. Because a real nigga that got something to lose wouldn't have done that night. They would not have done that night because you would have lost out on a lot of shit just by even walking up on stage and threatening a nigga. You would have lost so much just by walking up on stage and threatening a nigga. Period. That would have fucked your whole career up. Your whole career would have been fucked up,
But
nigga.
you could say, Oscar got them numbers of what they wanted.
That's why everybody thought it was staged. Did you thought it was staged when you first saw it? I replayed it a few times to make sure that he made contact.
I thought it was staged until I saw his face when he said, "Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth." I was like, nah, that's...
But okay, here's a devil's advocate, though. They're all fucking actors. So Will pulled off something like that. It's just good acting, though, right?
I thought that, too.
We are at the Oscars, which is a room full of the most best actors in the world.
I thought that, too, but I was like...
Ooh, I was going to say something disrespectful, but I'm going to keep my mouth shut.
I was like, what's the end game for it? Like, yes, he can get a movie role, but it's Will Smith. He already can get a movie role. Maybe Chris Rock.
What do you mean the end game of what? The smack?
Yeah.
What he said when he sat back down, keep my wife and name out your mouth.
No, if it was for, like, acting purposes. That's what I'm
that for numbers for the Oscars because everyone's been talking down the Oscars and not watching.
And then I was like...
It's the same thing with the Grammys.
And I was like...
Why do you think at the Grammys they've been doing wild ass shit like giving Billie Eilish like almost 10 Grammys for like almost like half of them being hip hop categories?
They've been doing that.
They did that a long time ago. That's why everybody got on Billie Eilish for winning all those hip hop awards.
She's not a hip hop artist.
So you see the dilemma. Yes.
I didn't know that because I know they talk about.
They gave her like best young artist like. Well, they gave her like best. Oh, my bad. I'm peeling your tape off your shit.
It's cool. I don't really care.
I just do this every time. But when it comes to that, my bad here. She got a whole bunch of awards that should have went to other hip hop artists, like Rowdy Rich. She beat out Rowdy Rich that year when Rowdy Rich had an amazing year that year and low key beat her on the Billboard. But since all these teeny boppers listen to Billie Eilish, you obviously see who won.
I like Billie Eilish.
She alright, but she shouldn't be.
I'm not saying that she should beat out.
She shouldn't be beating out niggas who clearly you should be taking best artist of the year.
I'm not saying that, but I say I like her. She's cool.
That's what I'm saying. Like she alright, she decent. She's an amazing individual, but best artist of the year back then, nah, G. To the teeny boppers, yes, but to us, no. But that's what all these award shows go based off of now is the teeny boppers. So
I don't pay
teeny boppers rule the world.
I don't pay attention to these award shows anyway, because most of the time, this is about to go into my next topic I want to talk to you about. Like, they give all these artists that are technically not hip hop, they put them in hip hop, especially if they're black. That goes in question I'm finna ask you. Do you consider Doja Cat
hip hop artist?
A hip hop artist?
I've seen that. Good segue into that. So when it comes into this topic, right? Oh my bad, I keep forgetting to also post that we are actually live right now. But so when it comes to that, I've been seeing the dilemma on Doja Cat leaving, making music and shit like that. She's gonna retire.
Yeah, she says she's retiring, and she's
so
about it.
With that, anybody that's a rapper will tell you just because you rhyme words together and rhyme on some beats don't mean you're a rapper. A lot of people will say that because it was the same thing about when mumble rapping was a thing. A lot of people weren't calling these mumble rappers rappers; they were calling them mumble rappers, making another subgenre to the already genre of music that has so many subgenres already added to it. So when it comes to that, you're basically creating their own lane for them to shine in a realm that you didn't want them to. So when it comes to that, Doja is I call it pop hop.
Pop hop, I can see that.
Yeah, like pop. She's a pop hop artist. Like, you know, she makes
poppy hip
hop music. Or like, so when it comes to that, I count her more on the pop side.
I agree. Like
I say she has hip hop, some hip hop qualities,
but she's more of a pop.
Yeah, she's definitely more of a pop
not
artist.
A hip hop.
Yeah,
going over the pop.
She's a pop with a little bit of hip hop inspired.
It goes like one thing that I saw is like if you say Doja Cat ain't
And wait a minute, I don't get why y'all getting so up in arms about this anyway, because she don't claim black people, so I don't get why y'all getting all mad about this anyway. Y'all should be claiming her in hip hop, nigga. What the fuck? The way she be talking about black people, nigga. What the hell?
This is where I go back to like, niggas just want to talk.
That's what I'm saying. Niggas just want to fall in love with a light skinned girl, nigga. A light skinned black girl. That's all.
Niggas just want to talk. That's why for me, like I hate the entitlement of this nowadays. Everybody can say their 2 cents. And say shit that doesn't really matter because you feel like what I think matters sometimes. And what you say doesn't really matter all the time. You're just talking for no apparent reason. And you're not stating facts. You're just wasting time and energy of shit that you don't really know what the fuck you're talking about.
Very true. Very, very, very true. That's what I'm saying. So when it comes to that, I never... I've liked some of Doja Cat's bars when she spits, but I would never call her a rapper. I would never call her soulfully a hip hop star.
Yeah, I would never call her a
That's
rapper
crazy.
either.
If you do, that's kind of crazy. Because she blew up when she was like 17 and she wasn't even making hip hop music. She was making
because
pop
people
music.
were coming at Remy Ma because she was on.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
and
I saw
like
that.
they were just saying she was saying Doja Cat's not a rapper, and I was like, I agree. She's not a rapper. She is, like you said, pop hop. But she has hip hop styles
she's a pop artist with hip hop qualities.
Exactly. So it's like
or some hip hop seasoning to it.
Exactly. So you can't call her a rapper because she's a pop artist. She doesn't she's not a lyrical rapper. Like you're not gonna see her rapping like Remy Ma.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Remy Ma is a rapper.
Very true.
Little Kim is a rapper. Nicki Minaj is a rapper turned pop star.
She was pop first, then went into hip hop.
I swear she was rap first. What was her
Boom
first?
Boom Bass and all that shit coming out? That was all techno poppy music.
I don't think
her techno era came before her raw hip hop era.
I didn't know.
Everyone saw the raw hip hop turn when she did Dungeon Dragon.
No, I'm talking about Drought 3. Where she was on Wayne shit.
Yeah, that was around that time.
It was around that time?
Yeah. Dungeon Dragon, that was early, but that was still like 4 years into her career.
I didn't know
the first 2 years when she was out, she was making all of the slow, emotional singing music. How do you do that? How do you do that?
Kage's in the
what's good, boy? What's good? What does that say?
He said he don't know about Doja, but Pop Pop is accurate.
Yeah, Pop Pop is a dead. Thank you. Pop Pop is accurate as fuck. I was like, yeah, what are you talking about? Ah, he's calling me right now. Hello, Mr. Kage Wolf Shinobi. You are on the T.L.A Podcast. How is it going, my guy?
It is going really good, and I would be doing a lot better if you wasn't lying on Nicki Minaj's name right now.
Wait. No, okay, no, correct me if I'm wrong, though, because I got it. What the fuck? The hell? I got into Nicki Minaj like 15 or 14. That was around like when Boom Boom Bass came out. That was wasn't that like Pink Friday, the second one or the first one?
Yep, sure thing.
But I'm not big on Nicki Minaj, so I don't remember when her.
Yeah, like I don't remember like because I swear she didn't start the super raw ass hard rapping until like Dungeon Dragon came out and she was doing shit with Wayne.
Correct. Nicki Minaj started as a rapper. She was discovered as a rapper, being a rapper on the street, underground stuff. And when she got signed, she dropped a full mixtape with Lil Wayne.
It was
what was that?
Mixtape?
All she did was rap on that mixtape.
Oh, what was that?
Which bitch, you know, make $1 million off a mixtape. That was all before Pink Friday.
Because
Wait, no, that what?
I know she was on Drought 3 when Wayne just first signed her.
When they dropped what is it called?
The shit that on them. Shit that on them.
I swear that was later.
Shit, that was later.
Before that. It's before that. When they dropped the Young Money mixtape, when Lil Wayne dropped the Young Money Cash Money mixtape, and it had his little brother on it, and it had all
Yo, wait.
Oh.
Holy fuck!
That's prime
Holy
Nicki.
shit!
That's prime Nicki.
Wait. Hold on. I forgot about this shit. Why is Apple Music fucking with me right now? Cause you remember the fucking album cover with the pink wings she had on and the long ass fucking legs on the floor and shit like that? You don't remember that shit?
I don't remember that shit. Was that before or after the Young Money album?
All right, here, let me see.
So I was right. She was a rapper first.
Wait a minute, hold on. Her first Pink Friday came out in 2012. What's the mixtape that you're talking about?
It's not an official mixtape. It's a mixtape with Cash Money, though. She was doing remixes and stuff like that with Cash Money. Her first songs was features with Lil Wayne, and she was rapping.
And that's the song I'm talking about, one on Drought 3. Wayne said he just signed this bitch named Nicki Minaj.
Oh my Jesus. Hold on, let me see. Hold on. I'm looking down the timeline right now. Hold on. We're gonna get accurate information. All right. Let's see. Nicki Minaj first mixtape. Let's do that. Oh, that's Drake's song. Yeah. Nicki Minaj first mixtape. Nicki Minaj's first mixtape was Playtime Is Over.
Nicki used to battle rap?
Playtime Is Over is the debut mixtape by Trinidadian American rapper Nicki Minaj. It was released in July 5th, 2007 through Dirty Money Records. It features guest performers from Hell Red Cafe, Murder Mook, Ransom, Gravy Lil Wayne, Angela. Oh, yeah. Wow. Holy shit.
Her big homies are battle rappers.
Oh, wow.
You gotta watch the interview of the dude who signed Nicki Minaj, and that'll.
I remember watching the Nicki documentary, but that was a while ago. I need to rewatch that shit.
The documentary's cool, but the interviews tell you more. The documentary is kind of like a fluff piece.
I know. I didn't watch it. I didn't watch. It wasn't the Netflix official one. I watched like a one someone else made off of YouTube. Hold on. God damn. Playtime is over. Nicki Minaj mixtapes. Nicki Minaj Back Me Up, Scotty came out in 2009.
That's crazy. I've never
Holy fuck, yeah.
I've never listened to a Nicki Minaj.
So yeah, I
mixtape.
guess I just got into her during her EDM days. Yeah, I got into her during that time. Yeah.
Yeah,
I got into her during the shit when she made Check It Out with Will I Am, and she was doing Boom Boom Bass and all that shit in the shit with Flo Rida. I got into her during that time.
I never really listened to her personally. I just always heard her on features.
Damn, I forgot all about that shit, bro. Well, I never listened to the mixtape, but her first album with her sitting on the floor with those long ass legs, that nigga, I remember that shit, and she was spitting on that bitch. I was like, oh my fucking god, bro. That's what I forgot. That's what got me. That's what got me harder into Nicki Minaj as a rapper, low key. Yeah, I do remember that shit. He right, yeah, okay. I ain't gonna lie, Congo still became here specific facts. I ain't gonna lie. That's what I'm saying. Hey, that's what I'm saying. Correct me if I was wrong. I don't know Nicki Minaj's whole discography. When I got into her, it was during the EDM days, so that was when I got into her.
Hey, always gotta fact check it.
Features and stuff on when she got signed, she was doing features and stuff like that on Drake and.
Yeah, I remember them days. Yeah.
And she was rapping.
Yeah. That is true as fuck. Yeah, that's true. Man, cause when that how you do that when that shit came out, nigga, oh wow, she had me singing that shit. I ain't gonna lie to you, that shit was hot. No, that wasn't no like I said I got into her when I was in middle school, so that was like, yeah, I would say that was like what 2010 around 10 or 9, so that was around when the first Pink Friday came out. That was the second one. She had 3.
How many did she have?
Yeah, I thought you just said the first one came out in 2012.
Let me see.
I swear you said that too.
God damn it. I keep looking at images. No, it came out 2010. 2010? Yeah, the first one, yeah. Because that was around the time that she was doing all the shit with Flo Rida and Will I Am, and she was getting all of her music was getting picked up by a lot of movies. Yeah, that is true. Yep, because Ramon's Revenge is on here. I'm the Best is on here. Did It On Him is on here. Fly, Save Me, Moment for Life. Oh my fucking god!
Damn.
Moment for Life, nigga. Oh wow!
That was her song.
Your love, yeah, that shit was hot.
She had some big hits.
Blow Your Mind, Catch Me, Blazing, Fly, nigga, Right Through Me, nigga. God damn, yeah. But this was the first album I got into her when I first got into her. Yeah, bro, with this album, when she had them long ass legs.
I never listened to it.
Cause this is when she started calling herself Barbie hella, and as she started doing hella the Barbie shit, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm here for this.
Yeah,
boy, god damn, man.
I never
shit
listened
was
to
sexy
it.
As fuck back there, god damn it, nigga. Oh my fucking shit. I had a big ass crush on Nicki Minaj back in the. Oh my Jesus, nigga. You niggas don't even know. Y'all too young to know this. Oh my fucking Jesus. No, nigga, you too old, nigga. Shut up, nigga. It's old ass. Nigga, I'm 2 years younger than you, nigga. Shut up. But when it comes to that, I knew about Nicki Minaj, but I just really didn't gravitate at all really into her. I heard songs, but I didn't gravitate into her.
I didn't listen to her like that, but I just knew she was a cold ass rapper.
Yes. I fucking bet, bitch. Alright, bye, bitch ass nigga. I fucking bet, you ugly ass nigga, goofy ass nigga, ugly ass nigga, ugly ass nigga. Fuck, I bet Kage, ugly ass nigga. That ass nigga.
Crisis.
But I said, but when it comes to that, he is right though. When it comes to, I do forget about some of Nicki's shit. Nicki, oh man, bro.
Nicki was dominating the game as a female back then.
Nah, hell yeah. That's what's it. But I will say though. I wish Angel Hayes would have blew up harder though. I got into Angel Hayes. The Angel Hayes during that time when everybody was getting signed to Young Money. She was like an underground.
I remember the name. I just don't.
She got her Double XL freestyle the same year that Joey Badass and Action Bronson got all theirs.
So I remember the name. I just don't remember the face.
That was, she had a small time when she was like trying to come up and shit like that, but when it comes to that though, if we're gonna I never put Doja Cat in the realm of Nicki Minaj ever in my life. The only thing you could compare them to is Nicki's pop shit, and that's like that. And that's a small repertoire of her shit. So when it comes to that, she's pop. That's a perfect example of it. Like, it's okay to be in a subgenre. It's like I'm like subgenres are all right. Like exactly. Like
selling it.
Especially if you fucking made it. Like, what
Exactly.
the fuck?
Like,
So, like, what she did? Hold on. Slow down. She didn't make it. But she definitely popped it off for the young niggas. Like, she popped it off for all the teeny boppers and shit right now. Like, so when it comes to that, more people are starting to, you cheered on yourself. So when it comes to that.
But it's like how Doja.
Tap yourself out until it gets you scaring me right now. Okay, you're good. Yes. This nigga was gonna let it light itself on fire and ass.
Hey, live on camera will go viral real quick.
That ass nigga. I'm gonna have to put out a grown ass man on my goddamn screen.
Hey, I'll be cool. Just stop, drop, and roll. But it's like how she.
Onto a carpet floor.
I ain't even think of that.
Then we all gonna die.
Hey, damn.
But you right though.
Like she like excelled in pop hop like how Rico excelled in rock hop.
Yeah, definitely.
Like they blew up the genre for the younger generation. Like
Definitely.
It was already there, but like it came on the scene and took dominance of that subgenre.
No, true. No, definitely. Cause shit, we made subgenres for all these other rappers. Shit, we can do it for her, I guess. But again, she don't like black people like that. So why would I even want to claim her? So that's what's kind of confusing me. But again, I digress. She makes good music. She's a good.
Some like they say. Separate the artist.
The art from the artist. Yeah, no, not when it comes to you doing that, because we didn't do that with Jussie Smollett, and we definitely didn't do that with fucking R. Kelly. So I don't want to hear that shit. If somebody racist or a pedophile or something like that, we call them out for it and they getting canceled. She's racist. She's openly been racist towards black people.
Like
she don't claim us.
I don't follow her.
She also doesn't date black men. She doesn't like black men. So like,
I said I don't follow her, so I don't.
I follow her to post about it. That's it, really.
She's never been a person that I really wanted to just. What is Doja Cat doing today?
Now, if I had the opportunity to interview Doja Cat, that'd be fucking amazing.
Oh yeah, opportunity out this world. That's different. That's business.
Is she invited to the party? Not really, unless she performs something.
Exactly. Like, are you performing? Like, you just.
Now, if she showed to my party, I had a mansion party going on, and Doja Cat showed with her entourage, I'd be like, all right, Doja, I love you. You, you kind of annoy me a little bit, but you're making amazing music. You can come in the party if you at least perform 2 or 3 songs. Like, come on now. Well, okay, 2. I'll give you that. Just perform, Like You, and, yeah, and I'm good. And then you can chill. I just want you to get the ass shaking going on in here. That's all I really want to ask you for. So get the ass shaking going on in here in any way you want to, and you can stay in this bitch. So cashmere ass cold.
One, do you think she would perform without asking for money?
If she want to get in this party, that's her payment, nigga. The fuck? She ain't give me no money. She can perform something. Shit, she better, nigga. The fuck?
All I can say is, like, I don't know if. I feel like I would already have entertainment and I wouldn't care that much to Doja Cat to perform at my party. I was like, I'm cool. You cool. You really want to be here? Especially if, like, if I'm knowing this, like, are we not that type cool like that? So I was like, yeah. I was like, I don't know if I let you in. Especially if I, like, knowingly, I'm like, you cool, but I'm not cool like that with you, and I don't know the people you got with you. It's like, yeah, I don't know if I really want you. Your energy around
you kill it if you would.
Around the people that I'm with, because you might just ruin the party for some what you would say to somebody.
And that's what I'm saying, G. Like, If she were to come in, she'd have to either perform something or fucking
Move around.
yeah, like that's the only way I'm letting your ass in, like for real, G. Like that's just all baby. Like I'm sorry, but like oh my God, seeing more about this Will Smith. Oh my God, I'm sick of seeing this shit.
It's still going on. Hey, what's crazy?
Bro, it's gonna be going on for the next couple months now, bro.
It's so crazy. Like, it goes back to a conversation we had before. It was like how people's mindset work,
Bro.
That short attention span. 6 hours after the Will Smith thing happened, people were like, man, I'm already tired of seeing this shit.
I bet you can't guess the last tragic thing that everybody should be, that you would think everybody would still be talking about.
Travis Scott.
Yep. Eggs fucking exactly.
I already know.
Everybody forgot the fuck out of Astro World now.
I have a good memory. And I was just
Like-
wondering the other day. I was like, so we like Astroworld didn't happen anymore.
Like, exactly. Like, what the fuck?
And
You
I'm not-
niggas was up in arms about Travis Scott fucking 4 months ago. Up in arms about this nigga.
Canceling them, brand deals taken away.
Saying that he's the devil, that he killed all those kids, that nigga. And now the talk of the town is Will smacking Chris Rock at the Oscars.
Nigga, if you ask,
That's crazy.
if you ask a nigga about it, they be like, "Didn't that happen last year?" And I was like,
Is it crazy they gotta ask a question like that?
and that just happened.
Yeah,
like a
bro,
month
that
or two
happened like
ago.
3 or 4 months ago.
Bro,
Like,
it's
that's
like-
not that long ago.
It's still,
like,
it's like, yo,
that's
and
crazy,
they'll ask you,
bro.
it's like, didn't that happen last? Like, no, nigga, it happened. This
And that's
year.
why I said that Travis Scott is fine. Yes, this nigga's going through a lot of emotional confliction right now, but he's fine. Give it, I literally said, give it 6 months, not even. Give it 3. When the fuck was Astro World? We don't fucking remember. Is it like, nigga, what the fuck?
Was it like January?
No, it wasn't. It was before. It was I think before December.
Before December.
I think it was.
I mean, Astro. I'm looking it up.
Because Astro World happened before I got my shout out from Adam, and my shout out from Adam was 5 months ago. And at least that's what it's telling me on my goddamn on my timeline on my Facebook right now.
Astro, I swear it was this year.
I think that was November. Hey Siri. When was the Astro World tragedy?
November 18th.
So yeah, 4 or 5 months ago. Because we're already 3 months in. We're already 3 months in, basically to the new year.
Yes, it was.
And I was so yeah. That's
November
5 months ago.
Damn, it happened a day before my birthday. I should remember that.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, what are we talking about? That was 5 months ago. And like I said, give it 6 months, not even. There's gonna be a new something going on that no one's even gonna give a fuck about Astro World anymore.
Very true.
So that just goes to show you how quick of an attention span everybody is in the world now, y'all.
But we always ask, what's gonna top it? What's gonna top us forgetting about
Nigga,
it?
shit was topping it before Will Smith smacking.
No, I'm asking like
shit.
this situation. Like, if people are like, what's gonna top Will Smith slapping Chris Rock at the Oscars?
No, that's what I'm saying. But that
it will happen.
shit, but even before Will Smith slapping Chris Rock at the Oscars, shit was overpassing Astro World by miles.
What was going on?
Nigga, gas prices. Nigga, gas prices was going up. Niggas didn't give a fuck about Astro World. The second gas prices went up
See,
past $3.
that's the thing. I already
The
forgot
fuck?
that gas prices.
Even skyrocketed. It is.
Because Will Smith then slapped Chris Rock at Oscar, and I was like, what happened before that?
And that's what I'm
Nigga,
saying,
did
like-
you remember gas prices was like $4?
Bro, I
Speaking
remember
of
when
gas
gas prices
prices-
went over 320.
They
People were up in arms about that shit.
Made a video that gas prices were higher than they were in the movie I Am Legend.
Yup.
Niggas made a whole video about it.
Yep. And they are, which is kind of funny.
It's like, damn, gas is more expensive now than
Post-apocalyptic
Post-apocalyptic
world.
world. It's like, what?
Post-apocalyptic New York. If you think about them that much about it.
That much of it's like, yo, that tells you it's like people attention span is so short. You forget what happened like 2 weeks ago. Because
Bro.
something's always happening.
And that's what I'm saying. Literally, bro. I literally said give it 5 to 6 months. Not even. Niggas not gonna give a fuck about Astro World no more. That's gonna, nigga, that ain't even gonna be in niggas' subconsciousness no more. The only niggas the subconscious is gonna be in is the friends that lost their friends at the show and the families. Rest in peace, and I hope the families are doing well and the friends. But that's what I'm saying, bro. Give it just a smidge amount of time, bro. Niggas ain't gonna give a fuck about that shit no more. What happened before gas prices went up? Fucking.
The war?
No, that was after.
The war was after.
Some other shit definitely happened after Astro World, like around January.
Oh, was that last year?
No, this year.
No,
This year,
I'm thinking last
January.
year, the Capitol getting stormed, but that was last year.
Yeah, that was way before. Yeah, that was way before that.
Like, so much shit happens, you have to go back and, like, what did happen? Betty White died.
Yeah, Betty White dying. That stormed the fucking
I
airwaves
think
and
she
shit.
died-
Rest in peace.
She died before the year started. Like, she almost.
She died near Christmas in December. So yeah, so you had that. Nah, Chadwick Boseman died like the beginning of last year.
Yeah, last year. It was last year. He died.
Who else? Someone else died around this time too. There was a lot of people who were dying, like a lot of old like there was like 3 old celebrities that died around this time.
Betty White was a big one.
Well, okay, I'll say even away from the the Super Bowl, that was big.
The Super Bowl?
Tom Brady, yeah.
Oh.
Tom Brady retiring.
Oh, Tom Brady retiring, then coming back to the league.
Okay, yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Tom Brady retiring, that also happened. Which was heavily fucking talked about by fucking everybody.
Then he decides to come back after like 2 months.
Yeah. Westbrook sucking in the NBA.
Oh yeah.
That was blowing up like fucking crazy in the beginning of the year.
And then people call him Westbrook.
Yes, okay, so all that was going on. And then you had fucking there was some music shit that was going on. No, that was around during this time. Jesse Smollett being arrested was around this time.
He just got sentenced like
Yeah, that was during around like recently. I'm just trying to think of something else that happened that was like at least music related. It's just hard to fucking think.
young boy going to jail.
Okay, okay. Young boy going to jail. That was another one. Oh, Soul Illuminati coming out with the fucking album that everybody was going crazy about, that everybody on the internet was making fun about and shit like that. That was going a little bit crazy.
I didn't listen to that.
I didn't listen to that fucking shit. No,
I didn't even know it came out until I've seen the internet talk about
Exactly. So yeah, the internet was going crazy about that. What else was also happening? Fuck. I'm trying to think of some more music shit.
Did DMX die this year or last year?
What?
DMX.
That was last year.
That's last year.
Yeah. Oh, Draco the Ruler dying. Draco the Ruler died. Rest in peace. When he died, everybody went crazy about that.
Him getting stabbed.
Yeah, him getting stabbed by some of the YG's homies or something like that. That was crazy. So yeah, rest in peace to him. So yeah, he was the other person that said that to talk about that died. Kid Trunks lying about him, even though that was figured out months ago. Kid Trunks coming out saying that he lied about him having like COVID and him having like cancer and shit like that. It's for
Which I find is weird.
It's for clout. He just wanted his name to get talked about again.
I understand why I do it, but I just
he's a failing asset of members only. So that nigga is, well, you can't be an asset and be failing. So he's a failing member of members only. So he's just trying to keep his name up there.
Man, find out new ways to make money.
He's not good at his music ain't really that good. Like, so
learn how to produce, beat make, fam, get into investments, crypto, something. Flips,
man.
dudes, you got money to find out how to make more money. So you
some
better figure out
niggas just
something.
be into drinking lean and just doing whatever they used to be doing, bro. That's the sad part.
Those are the people that ain't gonna progress because they don't know how to move forward.
That's what ended up happening to him. That's why he ended up lying about all this shit. Because he saw that he wasn't progressing. So he had to use the clout from all that shit to end up trying to boost his name. Which ended up boosting it way downward because that was a hell no.
I definitely ain't getting no money, boy.
I'm trying to think of some more shit. Oh! Drake fucking pot sauce in the condom. That was a big ass thing that fucking happened. So yeah,
Kanye,
right there.
Kanye,
Fucking bro, I'm hitting bro.
And,
Bro.
Drake's concert.
Bro, I'm hitting thank you. I'm hitting the gong on that shit, bro. That was one right there. We also have Free Larry fucking Hoover. So Free Larry, because I streamed that. So yeah, Free Larry Hoover.
Donda 2.
Donda 2 and Donda 1 dropping this year. No, Donda 1 dropped last year. So this year we had Donda 2. So yeah, that was fire. What else did we have? You know what? We're literally just gonna have a recap, just a little segment of a recap of everything that happened this year. So yeah.
January till now.
Yes. So we basically said so.
Donda 2.
Donda 2. That's okay. That's in February around that time. Who?
Draco the Ruler dying.
Draco the Ruler dying. Rest
Did
in
Bobby
peace. Rest
get
in
out
peace.
this year? Or
Yeah,
last year?
Bobby getting out, and Bobby fucking I think he's coming out with he came out with his latest single this year. So yeah, that was fire. He came out with like new music and shit this
Shout out to him
year.
being happy and dancing.
Also that, yeah, shout out to him being very happy and very joyful, you know, very very good for himself and all that stuff like that. That's very good to know. What else was going on?
Didn't Drake drop an album this year? Or last year?
No, Certified Lover Boy dropped last year. I'm trying to think of more crazy because like even though I do share news about shit that's been happening, the last thing I shared that was that crazy was Draco. ASAP Rocky and fucking Rihanna having a baby.
Yeah, shout out
Also,
to
yeah,
A$AP
shout out
Rocky.
them. That's been a big ass thing going on this
A$AP
year.
Rocky has dropped a drink too called Prince and Mercer. I want to try it.
Oh, was it an alcohol drink?
Yes.
Wow, I see.
I want to
It's
try
crazy
it.
because you can still buy cacti, but they just stopped making it. So any place that still has it on shelves, they're still selling it. I wanted to have a group us trying that, and now since A$AP Rocky has one, I want to do that one too.
Yes, I've been looking for it. Haven't been able to find it. It's probably expensive. It's a whiskey.
I mean, a whiskey. It's all right. It's decent. It's not. It don't sound.
I
that bad.
personally like whiskey, so that's why I
Hold
wanted
on.
to try it.
But yeah, so like when it comes to that, right? That sounds fire because I know A$AP Rocky to me has good taste, and especially when it probably comes to alcohol, it
And
should be
he
definitely
has
good.
the Princess Rihanna marketing machine behind him. You know that shit's gonna go mainstream very quickly.
Mm-hmm. Which is fucking crazy, bro. Like
A$AP Rocky's made for that.
shout out A$AP, man. Like,
He's made. You know what I'm saying? He finally got Rihanna after years of trying.
they're the new Jay-Z and Beyonce $1 billion couple. They're like our generation's Jay-Z and Beyonce.
You know how it is. This is how I look at it now. Since like Rihanna and A$AP Rocky together, you know how they was like Cardi B and Offset. It's like a range. You got you got the ghetto hood couple. You got the A$AP Rihanna. They ain't like Jay-Z and Beyonce yet, but like they in the middle.
They are. To me, they are.
But I'm saying like not yet. That's what I said not yet.
How?
Like
How they not yet?
Because like couple status wise, you know what I'm saying, when they have kids.
What do you mean? They're a they were.
I'm talking about like
they were
family.
talked about as being $1 billion couple before they even
I'm
had
talking
Blue
about
Ivy.
family, like they're getting to be that point where they're like the established family type situation. How they got.
But that's what I'm saying. When Jay-Z and Beyonce, when they were called the $1 billion couple before they even had their family. They were called that when they freshly got together.
Yeah, and it's like now how A$AP Rocky and Rihanna, they're like that now, and they're going to be like.
And that's what I'm saying.
They're working up to be like
more. I would say more of them,
than
yes,
their
but they already are of that status.
Yeah,
in
that's
my
what I'm
opinion,
saying.
they already
Like,
have that
right
status.
there. But it's like over time, they're going to be like.
And the only reason
booming.
that Jay-Z and Beyonce were highly talked about as a couple is because together their net worth made over like $5 billion. So when it comes to that, Rihanna already has the majority of that. So when you add on A$AP Rocky's to that, it adds on probably an extra, close to $1 billion. So when it comes to that, them getting together and them having this kid like this, one, they're not even married yet, so they're having a baby out of wedlock, and two, it's they haven't even said anything about them even getting married. They're just having a baby and they're just dating. So when it comes to that, you already being announced $1 billion couple when you're not even married yet, and Beyonce and Jay-Z didn't be called that until they got married. Until they signed them papers, they're the $1 billion married couple now. You telling me Rihanna and A$AP Rocky are that just off of dating each other? That's fucking crazy.
And think if what they say Rihanna's dropping a baby Fenty clothing line.
Oh no, definitely. I think she already has some.
She already has some.
I swear she already has like socks or like booties and stuff like that for babies.
But they were saying like there's going to be more like baby.
Hell
now
yeah.
that she's pregnant. I was like, another avenue to go into.
Shit though, that just makes sense. I feel like when anybody has a kid, if they make clothes, they're gonna come out with some type of baby clothes because they're having a baby now. So you just want your baby to be dripped out in your company and style. So then other people are gonna be asking them that for them kids. Like it's like when Rick Owen had his kids, he made baby Rick Owen like Converse sneakers for his children, and then he started making them for actual babies. Same thing with Yeezys. They make baby Yeezys, and they're about as expensive almost as actual ones.
Well, that baby is gonna grow out of that shoe in probably a month or two.
That's why baby shoes don't normally really sell unless you're a hype beast parent buying them shoes, or you want your baby to match with you.
I couldn't do it.
The only shoes like that I can see you buying for your kid that is a name brand shoe that it wouldn't matter if they grow out of it in a short amount of time is like Vans. Vans, New Balances, or a regular pair of like Adidas or something like that.
Because like, are you really gonna drop like $300, $400 on some baby shoes? Like,
I mean, if you got it, yeah.
If you got it, I guess, but you know what I'm saying.
Rich families do.
Even if I'm rich, I'm still gonna be cheap.
You be seeing people, all these rich parents buying their babies like Gucci shirts and stuff like that.
But they gonna grow out of it,
stuff like that.
I
know it's just cute. It's mainly for parents to have their kids match with them.
Yeah, I understand that you want to match.
So if I had the money, I'd buy my if I had like with my pro gear shit that I have, go check out the merch store, the Local Artisan merch store in the description down below and stuff like that, and on the Instagram bio. Go look at the pro gear stuff that I have on there because I combine my clothing line with the merch store, Local Artisan. So yeah, go check that shit out. But I would want my baby to be wearing shit like that too. But like my clothing line
that's
shit.
That's your own clothing line.
But that's what I'm saying.
Gucci,
but if I had a collab with Louis Vuitton with my clothing line, I would definitely want my baby to wear it.
That's different. I understand that.
I mean, but that's still me paying for, like me giving my kid an expensive high-end clothing brand shirt that he's gonna grow out of.
But you're probably getting it for free.
I mean, don't matter. It's still like it's still.
But you're not paying for it.
It's still expensive as shit.
It's still expensive shit, but you didn't pay for it. So if he grows out of it, all right, that's cool.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, but when it comes to that, even if I did have to pay to get it made for my son, like I have to pay to get it custom made in a baby size for my son, it wouldn't matter because it's my son. Like it's my baby. Like. He's going to be dripped out. That's what I'm saying. I understand when people want to match with their kids. I understand that because couples match with each other. So it just says that when you want to have a baby, all three of you match with each other. You end up looking like a goddamn circus sometimes, but...
hey, that's when you know the family loves each other.
Mona. But, that's when it comes to that. Like... I've seen whole families do like Bape outfits. I've seen whole families do Thrasher outfits before.
I've seen it too.
And I fuck with it. Like I do, especially with like newborn baby. It is cute. I do like especially when they start to walk and they actually have to use the shoes they're walking in. Like
you got the whole family dripped out. It was like, hey,
that's what I'm saying. Like I'd only probably buy my son like high top Vans, like high tops of these, like some classics and shit like that. Because I love high top classics. So
I get him some DCs.
The fuck you mean some DCs?
Some little DCs?
Like the skateboarding shoe DCs?
Yeah.
Oh my god! Don't buy your son any of them bitches, bro. Oh,
I've seen some decent ones.
Do not buy them. The bitch.
Why not?
I'm sorry, bro, but
I've seen some decent pairs.
Even cheap skater niggas would tell you to not buy them bitches.
I've seen some decent pair. Niggas
Niggas stopped wearing DCs back in middle school, G. Them bitches do not go.
These niggas like
not
1 or 2
go.
years old, fam.
You gonna have to show me them bitches, bro.
I have some shoes that I know that I can replace.
Man,
Hey, this nigga ain't grown yet, so
G.
he can walk around.
My
in some
son ain't
bullshit.
wearing no DCs, G.
He ain't old enough to know what the fuck he wears. So
I don't
what?
give a fuck. I do, nigga. Like I said, he can wear Vans. Vans is that is low-key, that's the staple for me. Vans is the staple. Like Chuck Taylors. I definitely buy my son some baby Chuck Taylors. Them bitches look raw as fuck. I was like, because it's a staple of how the shoe looks. Bro, DCs, nigga. I haven't even seen children wear them bitches, bro. You don't even see children, bro. Nigga, nah, bro. I'm sorry. Hearing DC is wild.
I have the ones I've seen. It's been a while, so I'm going.
You gonna have to show me them bitches, bro.
I'm gonna have to relook.
You gonna have to show
I was
me
like,
them
hey,
bitches, bro.
these is decent. You know what I'm saying? These be little cute kid shoes. I'll be like, all right.
Oh no,
But it was a while though. I had to relook on it.
Hey, if any of y'all are in the chat, please let me know if y'all buy y'all kid any form of DCs, bro. Niggas stop wearing DCs, Osiris's, Lakai's, fucking what? Fallens, Etsy's. What else? I can go down the fucking line.
Who cares what everybody else wears,
that
man?
shit, bro.
Who cares what everybody else wears?
I think the same way you think, bro. Trust me, JT. You know I think that same way.
Who cares?
But you also know when shit is not fly, G.
Hey,
I'm not gonna have my son getting flamed on by other kids at school.
Hey.
Nigga, are those decent? What are those?
Hey, like you forgot what I said. It was like where this nigga is like one, where he just
Not
been
even
walking
that,
around.
bruh.
He not finna be
Not
in like
even
middle school
that,
wearing those
bruh.
motherfuckers. I'm saying he walk around.
Not
This is the shoes he
even
can fuck up and
that,
grow into before I actually start paying money for some good ass decent shoes for him.
Bro. I will call a nigga that's about to have a son right now, and I will ask him if this nigga will ever put his son in some DC.
Go ahead, fam.
Let me call this nigga, bro. Oh my fucking god. Oh man. Oh my god. Oh my god, bro! I even want to call Cash right now just to ask him that question. But I'm about to call the boy Savage Rio from the Squad Image Nation. You already know IMG. Well, we always but
I stand by my comments.
Let me just get this nigga a call. He didn't answer. Yo, bro, answer the phone. Like, bro, just say in the chat, bro, if y'all would ever put y'all son or daughter in some DCs, bro. You gonna have to show me them DCs you talking about, bro. That's crazy.
I will show you when I find
I
it.
put my son in some Air Force Ones before I put that nigga in some goddamn DCs, bro. Thank you. Mario! You are on the T.L.A Podcast, on the Local Artisan, the best platform in the world, my guy. I just got one question for you, my boy. I just got one question for you, my guy.
What's the question?
All right, so we all know you just had a beautiful, wonderful baby boy. You know, obviously, shout out. You know, but let the crowd cheer for that one. You know, Savage Real just had the beautiful baby boy. Shout out, shout out. I just had one question, my guy. Me and you being clothing connoisseurs as we are, you obviously know. Would you ever in your life put your son in some goddamn DC middle school shoes?
Did I
These are some echoes.
Fam, never said middle school. I said baby shoes.
Nigga, I'm talking
Baby
about
shoes.
them DC shoes, period.
Baby shoes. I'm
He
talking about
has a baby. I'm talking about would he ever put his infant son through wearing DCs?
You said
I wouldn't
middle.
put that on my worst enemy. Nigga, what? Nigga.
Be like this. Look, nobody's gonna disagree with me. DCs are on the same spectrum as Osiris's.
Thank you, bro. Nigga, that's all I had to hear you say, my boy. That's all I needed to hear. That's really all I needed to fucking hear, bro. Oh my Jesus, bro. This nigga said I'm gonna put my son in some DCs.
I sure did.
That's
sure did.
crazy.
Baby shoes.
Nigga, those the shoes that made Hitler who he was. Then we get
Soldier
Oh my fucking god. Well, all right, Savage Rio. That's really all I wanted to ask you a question about, bro. I appreciate you for answering that, my guy.
for sure.
But you already know. I'll talk to you later, my brother. You already know. But bro, I would just say at least put that little nigga in some Air Force Ones.
But it's like,
Air Force Ones cost baby Air Force Ones cost $20.
But you think I'm just spectrum shoe game.
That's not a spectrum. That's not a shoe game. I'm sorry,
Right,
but that
'cause
is not
it's
a
like,
shoe game.
I'ma have him
I don't know
in-
what shoe game you evolved in, but that is not a shoe game.
You ain't let me finish. You ain't let me finish.
Okay, go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, he'll have some DCs, but it's gonna be one fit that go with them DCs.
I don't care what fit you put on with
Hey.
the DCs, nigga.
Hey,
Nigga, put
is-
on some all black Vans from Kohl's or something like that. Then some
Hey,
DCs,
hey,
bro.
nigga is
Crazy.
nigga is 1 year old. You know
I'm
what I'm saying? Like,
not
he
putting
go
my 1-year-old in no
he
DCs,
get
boy.
A nice fit with them shoes. You know what I'm saying? It's not like he gonna be
bro,
wearing them bitches all the time.
Why would you even buy them bitches for him, period?
If I thought they looked nice, I'd get it for him. Hey, little nigga, you might look nice in this little shit.
Nah, I put that nigga in some Air Force Ones and anything.
He gonna have some forces too, nigga.
He gonna have them other than some DCs. That nigga, I'd rather put that nigga in all black Air Force Ones before I put that nigga in some DCs,
He
bro.
could be in the black forces
Bro,
too.
I remember even back then when niggas was wearing Osiris's, niggas was getting clowned for wearing DCs, bro. And I'm on the spectrum of not giving a fuck what anybody say to you. But we all know what is fly and was not fly, bro.
I know
Come
that.
on,
If they
bro.
look nice, I'm a
Yo, mama wouldn't even put you in no goddamn DCs, nigga. What the fuck? My daddy never did. The only time I ever asked for Osiris because I asked for him. He bought me. That nigga bought me Carmelo Anthony's for my first ever top basketball shoe that I ever wanted because I asked for them because they were the Carolina Blue Jordan Carmelo Anthony's. Them bitches were hot. And I say, but when nigga. Boy, the only time I wore Osiris is because I got them from my homie. Like, my parents was not buying me them bitches. Bro.
I said it, so I will stand on it. I'm not going to retract my statement because of what other people think.
All I'm
You know what
saying is
I'm saying?
don't
But
put your son through that,
I
G.
understand what you're saying.
What if you... Okay, so I understand.
I understand. But in my time, I've seen some decent DC shoes, and that was like, if they will look decent, some baby shoes.
Nah, G. I'm putting my kid in some Vans before I do that. It's straight Vans. I'm not picking cause I like, to me, I classify myself as a real skater. I've been skating since I was a kid. But
I'm not a real skater.
No, I'm not saying you are. I'm just saying when it comes to me classify myself as one. The only skate shoe or shoe that evolves around any type of skating that I'm gonna be putting my son in is Vans. Like that, he's gonna be wearing high top Vans until that nigga turn 8.
What about Supras?
I don't even really rock with Supras. Supras was cool back in high school because of how certain people was dressing with them. But see, that's like you're going to the old Zoomy shoes that was popping when we was in high school. Like
I'm just asking questions.
That's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying though. Like
questions.
you say you 29, right?
Yes.
So you'd have been a year or two out of high school when I was a freshman. So when you was leaving high school, niggas was still kind of wearing that same super shit when I was coming into high school. So I will give you that. That's what I'm saying. Niggas is kind of going back to high school shit. Like, supers was cool back in, like, the 10s through 15. Because The Supra skate team was hot. All of the celebrities like Justin Bieber and Chris Brown started getting into Velados and Supras because the P Rangers who were doing jerkin during when the jerkin scene was hot made Velados big, and Velados was copying Supra. So when it came to that, you knew you didn't have the money to get Supras if you were wearing Velados. But since P Rangers boosted up Velados by getting the shoe deal, more people were wearing Velados because you could jerk in them. Because those were the shoes that you could toe stand in without having your shoe
bent up.
Not even that, like buckled down on you. It would stay firm as you're standing on the the toe of your foot. So when it comes to that, you could easily do like the toe raises and stuff like that and all that, and like the toe spins and shit like that. So when it comes to that, everybody was getting the Supra because Supra showed pristine at that moment of you knowing good high top shoes. Supras only really looked good really in one way. If you wore skinny jeans with them, you had them low key fully tied up. You had your shoe tucked inside the tongue, because because the Supras had high tops and then they had sky tops. Sky tops were when they would go past the ankles, they'd go all the way up here, instead of the high tops just going right here, like really like right above the ankle a little bit like that. Them bitches went high as fuck, so you would tie them all the way up, like kind of like boots, and then tuck your the pant leg of your skinny jean inside of the tongue, so it would look like a certain cool style and shit like that. Because Justin Bieber made it hot, and then you had Diggy Simmons and all them wearing that style because it was like you could put together like the nerdy cool boy look with that. You will wear the sky top all black Supras with some some denim skinny jeans or some all black skinny jeans, and then you'd wear like what your mom probably just you in the Izod sweater, and then you'd wear like the nerd glasses, like those big ass thick black nerd glasses that niggas would wear back then when the jerkin shit was getting hot, and it would be like the I'm a geek look, the I'm a nerd look that everybody tried to make cool because people were like making it dress cool, because you would add the high end shit like the shoes that were popping during that time with the skinny jeans and the shit like that, because everybody was wearing skinny jeans at that time because the jerkin shit was hot. Because even Lil Wayne got no wearing skinny jeans.
And he had them.
The only problem is that he was super skinny, so it looked bad.
He had them fucking boots.
And that's what I'm saying. So when it came to that, some of the clothing had its era, and it was a good era in my opinion. Like, but still, with that, in my opinion, the way I've seen local everyday fashion change into better looks, in my opinion, different things become hot. Yeah, you don't have to go with the norm of saying, like, I don't care what people like and I don't care what people don't like and shit like that. But, because even my dad was sometimes right about that. Like, I never would care about what all the kids would be wearing in Chicago, but since he grew up in Chicago and he basically lived there his whole life, he would see what all the kids was wearing there, and he thought I'd like it. And some of the shit I did like the kids all back in that time, a lot of kids were wearing skinny jeans with Jordan 1s, and I like that style because a lot of kids wear that now. A lot of people wear that now. Wearing skinny jeans with Jordan 1s just looks nice. The silhouette of how your bottoms look with your shoes look nice. So when it comes to that, because wearing jeans that flood over your shoes is not a good look anymore. That's why you barely see people wear baggy pants anymore, or
that shit died.
Or pants that come all the way out here and shit like that are just super loose. You don't
like
really
the
see
pants that is just like there's extra to them now. Like like
not. I mean, like yeah, kind of basically. But when it comes to that, it's just. Like, skinny jeans and straight legs have become the norm of how people dress because it makes you look slimmer. That's why people wear a lot of black outfits with that. Hollywood is a very big thing with that. Hollywood people wear a lot of black. You see a lot of long black shirts. You see a lot of long black sweaters. You see a lot of skinny black pants, a lot of black shoes and shit like that.
Slimming fits.
Yeah, like not even that. Like, because certain parts of the fit would be slimming, but other parts wouldn't be. Like big tops and small bottoms is a big Hollywood thing, because Jaden was one of the niggas that made that kind of big with the teeny boppers. So wearing like double XL hoodies and sweaters and shirts, but you wearing, not even that, you wearing skinny jeans, like skinny jeans or straight leg jeans that fit you in a snuggish, slimming way with low top shoes or certain high top shoes. That's a look out there. That's very big because even I adopted that. Like when I was first doing it, everybody was fucking with my fashion sense because I was getting a whole bunch of compliments. Because I was also doing the whole layered look. Like I would wear a large long white T-shirt, but then wear a double XL black tee over it. So you'd mainly see the black T-shirt, but under it you'd see a layer of the white sticking out. But then I'd also have like the black skinny jeans on with my Vans and shit like that, and then either have my pants like rolled up with some white socks, or have
accents.
Yeah, like so with that, like, but I'd also have like a swagged out jacket. Like at that time, I had my pro jacket that had pro gear on the back that would like glow up whenever someone would take a flash picture or something like that. So which I would low-key want to redo, but when it comes to that. Certain things just go sense when they go together, even though you don't want to go with the normal what everybody is going with. You just see what's hot and you see what makes sense. Like nobody wears bell bottoms anymore because they're played out, because nobody fucks with them anymore because the fashion style since the 80s have changed. Just like a lot of people don't wear skinny jeans anymore because that was an era of when it was big. People wear them a lot now, but it's gone to just straight slimming pants, period, to just go with your shoes. That's why right now we're in the era of people wearing like skinny cargo pants. Skinny cargo pants look fire. With certain shoes, they look cool as fuck. Travis Scott.
I'm gonna use the bathroom.
Oh, no, you're good. Travis Scott is one of the main ones, I would say, out of a lot of people that. A lot of people that do fashion that has also added something to the basic fashion game that shows that it looks nice, in my opinion. Like me talking about the cargo pants. A lot of Travis Scott's fashion styles, like, or him wearing like certain types of like green or dark brown cargo pants or like tan cargo pants that are and it's actually pretty fire. Like it's actually good. You can make a good fashion style out of that. So when it comes to that, you just take blueprints and then plan accordingly with what you're seeing. Like I'm not gonna lie, let's take the outfit I have on right now. These pants are like straight leg pants, and the color of them and the way I cuff them up and the shoes I wear with them, I low-key got this style from a dude named Tokyo, shout out Tokyo, who used to be with a group called Save Money, if y'all know, like Chance the Rapper and Vic Mensa's, all them old group and shit. So when it comes to that, my pants and how I cuff them up and shit like this, I low-key got how these pants look from him by the style of how he was wearing his jacket, his hoodie, the pants, and the socks and the shoes. I was like, hey, I like the way he's wearing his pants. I like the way they're cuffed up like that, the way the socks are showing, and the way his shirt, the way his shoes look. I like the way that he has them cuffed up, but he has low top shoes on, so you see the socks. And the outfit has a slimming look to it, but it looks not too tight and comfortable. Because he has like a big ass jacket on and probably like a XL hoodie on over it, and then like a large shirt and shit like that, so he's layered up. But when it also comes to that, it's just the whole outfit just goes together and it looks nice. So when it goes to that, you just see that and plan accordingly, like how I did. Like I have an outfit that's kind of like that myself. That's why you see a lot of people doing fashion shit on TikTok, like showing people how to put together different outfits and stuff like that, because with certain people wearing certain outfits, you know what looks good on certain body types. That's why, again, you don't see a lot of people modeling like DCs. They're like, you really don't see a lot of people just modeling any old brands that we used to wear back in middle school, period. Like,
true.
People don't wear Super anymore. Like, which I low-key kind of wish that they would come back, but they'd have to make some better shoes, though.
I'm just saying from what I've saw in the past. I haven't looked at it recently. You know,
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'd say looked at it recently because like that's what I'm saying. Like that's what, like the past shit stays in the past. And people don't wear it now because it's past shit. Like people want to say they don't really care what people say about their shit, but that's why they keep updating to what newly comes out.
True,
like,
I give you that.
That's why we all do. Even I do. Like back then when I was in middle school, my fashion sense was not like how it was now. Now I have outfits for different things that I do. Shit, if I want to go to a rock concert, I have a grunge outfit. If I want to go to some hip hop shit, I'll probably wear some streetwear shit. If I want to go to like a formal gathering, or I will probably wear some swag casual stuff, put on a blazer or something like that.
It's called variety.
Yeah, like exactly. I just got choices. Like you, especially as an adult, you want to have choices in what you want to wear.
It was like, as a kid, you might not have as much choices, but you learn to have choices. You know.
That's what's like. I had choices like when I was a kid.
But it's like you probably wouldn't have as much as you had.
No, you're right. I'm not going against what you're saying. You're right, but I'm just saying to me personally, like it's funny, like because I had choices. I just hated the choices I was getting.
Yeah, it's like
my parents was fucking me
like
over.
For
on
you,
shit.
it's like when you're a kid, you don't have the choices.
I hated
the
that,
choice
bro.
of the choices that you got. They was like, you gonna wear this.
Man. I hated that shit. I was like, why you want to put this bummy ass fucking bro? I'm gonna get clown mom. You really want me to get clowned at? That's bogus. That's
I don't want to wear this. Like, boy, you better put this shit on and wear it.
God damn, nigga, like, bro, I'm gonna get clowned, bro. That's why I bring an extra pair of fucking clothes to school and change while I'm at school. The fuck? I'm not getting clowned while I'm at school, nigga. You got me fucked up on that. That's crazy. Like, what is this? Like, that is, no. But, I would say, because, like, it didn't take me till, like getting into Misfits rep and all that shit like that till I changed my clothing repertoire and stuff like that. That now, like, I know how to put outfits together. I know certain shit that looks good and certain shit that doesn't look good. Like, especially in the scene now where, especially if niggas want to get bitches, you definitely got to dress a certain part and shit like that. Like, I'm sorry, G, if you put to a bitch with some DCs.
I wouldn't do that now. That's why I said only baby shoes.
But why would you even put your baby through that, G? That's crazy. If you try to pull a bitch with your son, and he's like, hey, yeah, I got a son and shit like that, she be like, why is he wearing DCs, though?
Hey. Because a little nigga want to wear DCs.
No, you wanted him to wear DCs. He didn't pick these DCs out. You did.
I was worried that because a little nigga in DCs.
I'm about to say, your ass put him in them DCs. Don't blame him, nigga. He didn't say, Dada, DCs.
That's why I was trying to fix it because I was like,
Dada, DCs.
Oh my
God.
God. Shoes, they for the cheap. It don't really matter.
So it's because they're cheap? That's the reason you're getting them?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Then why not get in Vans? Vans are cheaper than DCs.
But that's what I was like. I forgot about Vans.
I'm about to say, what the fuck, nigga? I definitely put him in some Vans before I go grab some DCs.
That's why I forgot about
DCs
Vans.
are actually more expensive than certain Lakais are.
That's why I said.
And Lakais look way better.
I forgot about Vans, but I always said
how the fuck did you forget about Vans, nigga?
And then
that's crazy.
And then I was like, I already said it.
Vans
so
been
I'm
out longer
it.
anyway.
I be forgetting about Vans. They always slip my mind.
Bro, and the Vans they got for the little kids because they have a zip on the back of them bitches. Like, them bitches actually look pretty fleece.
But like I said, I said it, so I was like, I'm going to run with it, and I'm going to stick with it because I said it.
That's crazy. Because them motherfuckers is wild, G. Like, them niggas, what's nigga was a baby DC's chat. Ain't that crazy?
Hey, I said it, so I had to run with it.
I'm gonna put my son out of some Air Force Ones and some high top van classics, or bro, I even had Stephen Mulberry when I grew up, bro. I was wearing Mulberry shoes like that, and it's funny because niggas was getting clowned for it, because niggas knew what Mulberry was back then. But Mulberry got played the fuck out at definitely early as fuck at some point. But like, it's like Coogee and all that shit like that. But all that shit got played out. Niggas don't wear Coogee anymore. Certain Coogee shit, yes. Just like how niggas wear certain Gucci stuff.
Coogee is still around?
I don't think it's being made, but if you can find it and if it's a certain piece, then people will wear it.
You know what, niggas out here rocking these Reeboks.
But that's also different.
No, I was talking.
I put Reeboks in the category of Vans, like in that tier group of Vans. Reebok Classics with the tan gum bottom are fucking nasty, disgusting with an outfit. Nigga, switch this outfit with the shoes with some Reebok Classics. Nigga, this outfit would fucking hit. Nigga, what the fuck? Nigga, Reebok Classics are the best Reeboks that you can buy. Anybody will say that. Even sneakerheads will tell you that. I bet you a sneakerhead even got a pair of Reebok Classics in his closet right now. Niggas know what Reebok Classics are, boy. But those are the only Reeboks anybody wearing, though. Nobody gonna buy no Shaqs. Unless they wear an expensive pair of Shaqs that are gonna resell for a good price.
Shaq's trying to feed the community. He was like, I want you to have a nice shoe for the low.
But he was just copying Jordan, though. He even said that.
He
even said that himself.
He
like, I just copied Jordan. I didn't really care. Like, I was like, everybody wore a Jordan at the time, so I just made a Jordan shoe. I just sold it for cheaper. So
exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Like, but nobody really bought it, though. Like, it is. Them Shaq shoes are still sitting there, my guy. Like, that is like, nobody, no.
You ain't got the Shaq 13s, bro?
That's crazy. Even I got clown for wearing Iversons.
I was just joking. I don't even know if there's a
and Iverson shoes are Reeboks. I got clown for them having a zipper on them.
They got a zipper on them?
Because they were made for when you play basketball in them, so when your shoes get untied, they don't come out on the court.
Oh, so it was actually a basketball shoe.
Yes, they were AI basketball Reebok shoes. They were meant for basketball.
Oh, niggas didn't know what they were.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, and I wore them as a daily shoe, but that's the thing. Like, you could also play basketball in them because even if a nigga steps on your shoe, like steps all on your shoe and steps all over your shoe ain't gonna come untied. So you can keep always crossing niggas out without your shoe getting untied.
See, niggas wasn't hooping.
They were called the Bulldogs. Them niggas was fire, bro.
They wasn't hooping like that, so they ain't know.
I also wasn't that much either.
I was trying to.
If I had them bitches now, I'd be hooping like a motherfucker, boy.
You ain't have to say that, you know?
Bro. I wish I still had them bitches, bro. Low key, I think my mom got them at her house, but I really wish I still had them damn shoes, low key. Them shoes, I would be balling niggas up in them damn shoes right now.
I'm gonna say one thing about shoes. I know niggas. Some niggas used to go. You see the farm and fleet, the flea market where they be having the fake shoes.
Yes.
Do you? I know you've been in there before.
I mean, you can just go to Chicago and pull up to the Chinese spot, and you'll see mainly fakes, but you might find some real ones.
Hey, they be having some shoes that look very authentic.
See, and that's the funny thing about those places, because if you go to the right ones, a lot of these certain places don't know how the pricing of shit actually is. Oh God! Oh wow! Let's take Jordan 1s for example. If an old white, I'm sorry, no racial shit. If an old white couple that worked at a swap, like we're in a swap meet type of shit, saw a pair of Jordan 1s, they just be like, "Oh, these are nice shoes. These are nice, probably like Jordan shoes, like super suburban ass white folks that don't really know like shoe culture like that at all." They see those and put those on the shelf for like $20, not knowing those are Jordan 1 high retro Chicago universities. They don't know that that's actually what those are. So they just put them on the shelf for $30. But when a nigga goes to the swap meet and finds them bitches, they'll be like, "Yo, what the fuck? These are Jordan High retros. What the? These are little Jordan 1 High retros. What the fuck?" And then like they'll see the $20 mark and they're like, $20? What the hell? Like what the? And then they grab them, go to the person, and be like, "Oh, hey, is it cool to buy these shoes?" And be like, "Oh, so you like those shoes, right?" And they be like, "Yeah." And this is still only $20. You be like, "Yeah." Steal them bitches. Give her $20 and go back and resell them bitches for $3.50.
Nigga don't got a plug.
And that's what I'm saying, because a lot of people just don't understand the value of certain things. So when it comes to I'm a pack of both too. So.
Yeah, there's some of them shoes some people don't know like they're actually worth.
And that's what I'm saying, G. Like when it comes to that, a lot of these people don't understand the value of urban things that actually could make you. Bro, tell me why I found at a garage sale, these old people had a long sleeve blue red symbol Ralph Lauren polo shirt.
How much was they selling for?
$10. Nigga, I looked online, that bitch go for $75.
See, like there's a thing.
They just don't know, because like when he probably bought it somewhere that it wasn't that expensive. But if you actually look up the resale value for it, that bitch went for $70.
I remember my mother, she had a jacket that she had in her trunk. I think it was like a Ralph Lauren tag still on it for $80 or something like that. Tag still on it. She was like, "I was finna give it to the Goodwill."
No,
I was like, "Do you see this? It has a tag on it. It says $85 on it. Tag still connected on it. Clean, still no smudges, no lint on it, everything else. This has been sitting in your trunk? Like, how long has this been here? She's like, I don't know. It's just been in the trunk. And I was like, you was talking about giving this to the Goodwill?
And see, that's what I'm saying, because back when our parents was buying like Gucci and Prada and Burberry and shit. Cause even I had some Burberry shit when I was growing up, but it was like the cheap Burberry stuff that our parents was buying. So if you had like Burberry back then, you might have, your parents probably bought you some like button down Prada shirts that you didn't know about, some button down Gap shirts, because Gap also is expensive. That shit, especially since Kanye got that collab, since Kanye got on the board, nigga. Gap has went up in sales, nigga. That shit's been going up like a motherfucker.
They used to rock Gap.
And that's what I'm saying.
It's
so,
like FUBU.
what else? Let me say some other. Niggas was definitely getting Louis Vuitton button downs back then and not knowing that they was actually Louis V, but your parents was getting them for cheaper. What else? Versace. I know so many niggas that was getting button down Versace shirts when they was young kids, bro. But it was like, again, the cheap versions of these shirts that was coming out for these companies. What was another one?
Your name all?
No.
Burberry.
Lacoste. The shit with the alligator on it.
That was considered high.
Because they were also making They were also making button down shirts and cologne.
I didn't.
Oh yeah, okay, Lacoste. Yeah, Lacoste is a.
I remember that. Yeah, but I didn't think it was like considered to be a.
Oh no, back then, nigga, because even my mom was buying Lacoste button downs, and them bitches was fleece. I ain't gonna lie to you, but they was cheap back then. But if we were to hold on to them bitches now, nigga, Burberry sell for over $300 almost a button down now, and that's resale value. So if you were to have if you had a Burberry button down that your grandma just bought, that your mom just bought you for cheap back then, that was cheap for back then, and you still had that bitch,
and
you
could probably never wore it.
Yeah, like if you had it still folded up and shit like that, you'd probably still be able to sell that bitch for almost $200
easily.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of niggas don't know, bro. Like a lot of, especially older people that you hit this, you kill this before. A lot of people don't know, bro. When you those are some of the best places, in my opinion, to get your stuff at. Because when you go to all of these old folks' places that got, like, they're selling this shit at swap meets, they're selling this shit out their garage, they selling this shit out their house and shit like that, they'll have some gold gems. They'll have some gold gems that they wouldn't know is a gold gem. And the best way to get them bitches from them is to not react like it's a gold gem when you see it. You have to wait until you buy it.
But, exactly. Like, I remember my dad told me that he had a comic book collection with all first editions.
My dad told me the same damn thing, bro.
And I was like, did you really have it? Because he was like, it got washed away.
My dad said his shit burned in the fucking fire in my house.
Oh my God.
Hey, yo. Dad said comic book stories almost.
Comic book stories.
My dad said, yeah, I had the Batman and Superman first edition. Yeah, I had the first edition Batman and Superman. I was like, he basically just said I had the first, said I had the first ever Batman and Superman comic. And I was like, but what issue is that?
Yeah, what issue?
I mean, is it like the Amazing Superman? Is it what universe? What issue? Like first issue, second issue, third issue? Because they also come in chapters. Like, what issue did you have? Because any issue can be an original. It can be an original comic if you have the one original, like the 1 of 10. If you have the 1 of 10, not the 2 of 10. That's the one original, because that's the first one that got made.
The first one.
The first one that the company produced.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. If you have that one and it's also signed, that's going to go for the most money. And it will say the number of it on the comic. That's what I'm saying. So when it comes to that, I kept trying to ask him. My dad was like, what issues? What are you talking about? I was like, you know that comic books come in certain issues, right? Like,
they never want to
certain
say that
chapters
part.
And certain, like Spider-Man. You have the Amazing Spider-Man, and then you just have Spider-Man. Do you have the original Amazing Spider-Man comics, or do you have the original Spider-Man comics? Those are two different things. It's like having the original Batman, but you also having the original Batman Begins, because Batman Begins was also its own separate comic book series. So if you had the first ever issue of Batman Begins, and then the first issue of like Batman Arkham Vengeance, those first issues of each of those things would be the original issues. So I was asking him, which one do you have? And he couldn't explain it, which was kind of funny.
That is funny.
Because if I had certain comic books, I remember buying a Miles Morales comic book and a Miles Morales comic book, a regular Spider-Man comic book, a Martian Manhunter one,
I want to ask you a question. Have you looked
and some other like Marvel ones.
Since we're in the comics book, I want to ask you a question. Have you looked into Martian Manhunter and why he's good? In the comics?
It's because that he can just transform into anybody that he sees.
Because
he's a
I've been
shapeshifter.
watching the Justice League.
And I swear that he was black before he originally became an alien,
Yeah,
but I
yeah.
guess that he was born into that race.
Yeah,
So I
'cause
guess.
I've been watching Justice League, and it's been very disappointing.
It's just
watching it.
because he's Superman's overkeeper. Like, so if Superman goes crazy, he's the one that's supposed to like calm him down, type shit. Like,
Okay, because I was like, I thought he was cold as fuck, and I was like, did I miss?
yeah, he's
read
just cold
something?
because he can shapeshift into anybody he wants, and also have some of their powers when he shapeshifts into them.
Okay, because I was like, yo, like either y'all ain't putting respect on this nigga name, or I missed something.
And he was voiced by a black actor, so that's why everybody also likes him too. So it was a nigga that voiced, I think the same nigga that voiced Jon Stewart.
Really?
I think so. Or it was either him or the nigga that worked. They worked in similar things together. But because it's the dude that voiced Samurai Jack, and the dude who voiced Samurai Jack is the same nigga that voices Jon Stewart, and he also voices the other nigga that I said, and also Cyborg.
So that nigga just got all the black roles.
He's going to be at DreamCon this year.
Who is he?
It's the black dude that voices all the fucking anime characters that everybody be talking
You
about.
talking not the nigga that voices Hawk from My Hero?
No. You remember that's a young nigga. Let me see.
So I probably saw him but didn't know who he was.
Oh wow, he's had many. Phil Lamar. This nigga.
Oh, I did see. I knew I see his face before. I just
He also does Martian Manhunter.
didn't know who he was. But they have a lot of people there this year.
Wait, did he do Martian Manhunter? Hold on. Yeah, he did Jack, Wilt from Foster's Home, Osmosis Jones.
I thought Osmosis Jones was Chris Rock.
No, that was just in the movie.
Oh,
They also had a TV show.
They did have a cartoon.
Yeah. Oh, wow. I don't see Martian Manhunter really on here.
And wasn't Will the tall nigga that played basketball?
Wilt, yeah, he also did Wilt. That's Wilt from Foster's Home from Imaginary Friends.
It's kind of racist.
How?
The nigga that plays basketball is voiced by a black man.
I mean, he was made by a black kid, so it just makes sense.
I'm reaching.
No, yeah, you're reaching like a motherfucker. That's what I'm saying. Like the dude, the kid in his lore of Wilt being a basketball player, because the kid who made him wanted to have a friend who could help him beat other people in basketball. So he thought of an imaginary friend who was a 10-foot tall red nigga with a super long ass arm. But he had two, but a nigga got jealous about him and then cut his other arm off. So like he got his other arm cut off and shit like that. So when it came to that, he had to get it like stitched and stuff like that. So he only had the one. But basically it's like Wilt, if you think about it, like
Wilt Chamberlain.
yeah. So like I think the little kid's favorite player is like reference to Wilt Chamberlain. So when it comes to that, Wilt Chamberlain was the tallest center to ever play basketball. So when it comes to that, Wilt is a 10-foot tall ass imaginary friend. I think he was almost 8 foot, like almost past 8, like a little bit, like past 8 foot. I think, yeah.
He was that tall?
I think so. We can look it up.
Yeah, we gotta look that because I knew he was tall, but I didn't know he was that tall.
Because when it came to that, like, that's why because the dude also played basketball as well. He played street ball. So every time that he would throw Wilt the ball, he literally just dribble it down the hole and just walk up to the hoop and throw it right in that bitch. So basically, like, they entered the tournament and they became like the champions of the tournament.
Nigga's
like
only 7'1".
Really?
Yeah, nigga.
Well, I guess he's the best. He was the best center to ever do it. So when it comes to that, he's the best big man.
Yao Ming taller than that nigga.
Yeah, he wasn't better than Yao Ming though.
I give you that.
Yao Ming was nowhere close to being as good as Wilt Chamberlain was.
I
Wilt Chamberlain
give you
has doesn't he have like 5 rings?
Does he have 5 rings?
He has a lot. I swear he does.
No way. Say he got 11 rings?
He has okay, better 11, even better.
Can't be right. Like he only got 2 rings.
Who?
Wilt Chamberlain.
Really?
Yeah,
Only 2.
Only 2. But still, he had a 100-point game. No one's ever had a 100-point game.
Well, okay, so I guess with that, because in the show, Will scored like 70 points. Will like scored like all the points.
It's like Kobe. He hit a Kobe.
He hit a Wilt.
I see what you did there.
But I was saying, bro, like when it comes to that, so like I would say, what was the original conversation we were having? Because we ventured off hella. What was it? Didn't you ask me something?
We was talking about basketball.
What was we originally talking about though?
She was talking about basketball. No.
Before we got into all this, talking about this Lamar dude who voice acts. Oh, you asked about Martian Manhunter and why he's so cool.
It's like,
why he's so talked about highly.
Yes, because I was like, I said
it's just because he's Superman's watcher.
Yeah, and I was like, I always thought that this nigga was cold as shit, and then seeing him watch him again, I was like, yo, did I miss something about this character in the cartoon series?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, was the comic book nigga different than the cartoon version? Because I was like, this nigga's kind of butt cheeks in the cartoon. So I was like, yo.
They always portray people differently,
and that's why I was thinking. I was like, are they just portraying him differently, or
yeah,
was it like this nigga actually coding the comic books?
No, they're definitely portraying him badly. Because
in the
Martian
cartoon,
Manhunter's actually
they like this nigga
superhero.
gets no love, and I was like, yo, fam, this nigga is ass. Like I was like, does he even deserve to be here?
I mean, most of the people in the cartoons are ass,
except Flash.
Except the OP ass niggas, yeah.
Exactly, except Flash, because he's an extra OP ass nigga.
I say like Martian Manhunter isn't a main hero. Like I said, the only reason he joined the Justice League is because he overwatches Superman. So like that's the only reason he's a part of it. He didn't join separately from Superman. Like, so when it comes to that, really, like, yeah, that's no reason he's cool. There's no other reason.
That's all I wanted to know, because I was like, I thought I was missing something for a second.
No, you ain't. That nigga, yeah, he ain't really that high, like that. I just thought he was like an actual human before he turned into that alien thing. He was a black dude before he turned into the alien. So like, that's what I thought he was. But
he might be, because you said the representation from cartoon to comics, they don't always
align and shit like that. Yeah.
In the comics, he might have been a black dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've never read his story, so it's like
I haven't either.
Don't know if he was or not.
Yeah, because I had a Manhunter comic book. I didn't have a Martian Manhunter. It was like a anti-hero called Manhunter, but that shit was cool as fuck to see. But I would say, shit. Is there really any other shit that is there to talk about?
Talk about Young Boy.
What happened?
What did J Dude say?
Because I know there's some shit with Soulja Boy coming at Lil Durk and everybody in the Migos for not showing any love after they blew up, after him giving them features and shit.
Oh, not Young Boy. Benny the Butcher and Freddie Gibbs. They beefing.
What happened?
Benny the Butcher calling out Freddie Gibbs about some stuff about him begging for a feature and all this other stuff, and you know that blah 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 type of talk.
People need to calm the fuck down.
Yeah, that's about it.
Okay, well for that. Oh God, here we go. I would say niggas just need to calm down, bro. If he's asking for a feature, if you don't want to do it, just say no.
Sorry.
Oh my God, niggas gotta start a whole fucking beef over some dumb shit or some bullshit. But okay, but even with that, I would say, don't do a song together. The fuck? Stop talking to each other.
Like that's what I feel like niggas.
That's all you really say.
Niggas be doing the most, and I feel like it's just for internet purposes. Like if I don't want to do a song with you, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna be on Instagram or Twitter saying a whole bunch of shit about you.
Not at all.
And it's like, yo, it's like I don't want to do a song. Why? Why not? Because I don't want to do a song with you. I just don't want to. If you can't take it, it's on you. You feel some type of way, that's on you. Like you just being a soft ass nigga. Like
Okay.
I have no obligations to do a song with you if I don't want to.
And see, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. These grown ass men, they just need to fucking talk about it and resolve it and just stop being bitches about it.
Yeah, it's like you go on the internet and say all this shit. Like I'm a grown ass man like you, and if I don't want to do something, I don't have to do it. And
True.
Like you shouldn't feel no type of way if I was like, no, I don't want to do a song. I'm cool, bro. Like I'm cool on that. And if you can't take that, that's on you.
Nah, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, I found some shit about Freddie Gibbs playing like the diss track. Did he do a diss track to him?
I thought I
Somebody did a diss track to him and he played that at one of his shows.
Yeah, I thought I heard something about that, but I'd be like, niggas be doing this shit for internet, and I'll be like, is it like y'all grown ass men doing all this shit?
True. All right, here, but other from that, I'm gonna see what else has been going on because I knew I shared some other shit. Oh yeah, the Black China shit.
Oh yeah,
You forgot about that. All right, so yeah,
going broke.
Yeah,
and
so
she had to repossess 3 of her cars,
which is her fucking fault. She needs to shut the
I was
fuck
like,
up, bro.
She was like, no child support, and shit like that, and I was like, and one thing I was like,
Oh yeah, I was gonna pack a ball. So yeah,
I
keep
was
talking.
like, one thing I wanted to know is like, you are supposed to be like an influencer. You know how a marketing person. You know how to make money all the time. It's like all the stuff you're talking about is like, to me, I was like, you're trying to get attention because no one's giving you a handout. We all are adults. We all have things to take care of. You are the one that decided to keep these kids with these individuals. Now, you know what I'm saying? I don't know the opposite side of if they're doing anything or not. You know,
No, Rob and Tyga said that literally they have their kids most of the time. China gets their kids 1 day a week.
So it's like if you're saying all this stuff, like what are you doing that you can't provide for your own children?
Because she's broke and she's not popping anymore, so nobody cares about her anymore.
But
so
see,
no one's
it's like
giving a fuck.
you should be smart and know how to make your money, even if your name's not.
But that's the thing. She's never been smart, JT. So that's the problem.
Well, that's why I say I feel no sympathy for you if you don't know how to
never
make
have.
money.
Oh, my bad.
I'm just
I
saying.
never have. G.
That's what I'm saying. Like if you don't know how to take care of your own responsibilities, no one should feel pity for you.
Like it's just crazy because like you're literally gonna comment all that. Don't you have a show? What happened to your show?
Does she have a show? I don't know.
She had a show.
I don't follow Black China, so
Bro, Black China had a show that everybody was talking about and everybody was watching at one point. What the fuck happened to it? Damn, that shit must have tanked. Fuck. It's like,
Did it even get a season? Full season?
I don't think it did. No, it got like 2 or like 2.5 or something like that.
Well, like I said, it's like I low key get annoyed with adults complaining about the shit that they have to take care of.
That's what I'm saying.
Like we're all adults. We all know our responsibilities. Like there's no sympathy for things that you have to take care of, especially if you have children.
Now, if you had the kids all the time and
That's
you were feeling
different.
like this, that's completely different. But that is not what's going on here. You don't have them. You never have your children. So what are you doing most of that time?
That you could make money to help take care of kids, like you
Or yourself.
or like you had to get rid of 3 of your cars.
Yeah, damn.
pay-
Why'd
yeah.
you even buy those 3 cars in the first place? Honestly,
It's like that's bad money management.
that
If
is
you
bad
actually
money.
bought a car, 3 cars that you knew that
you really couldn't pay for it.
you
like that.
couldn't take care of fully. So
She thought that, hey, all these, low key, all these girls is finna feel that shit, bro. Once all this OnlyFans shit don't start hitting no more, it's a wrap. It's a fucking wrap.
the smart ones are going to be okay. But you know,
I don't even know about that, G.
like if you know how to maneuver your business.
So that's the thing, though. If any job you try to get out of seeing out of that's not sex work,
but I'm saying
you ain't gonna get it.
But I'm saying the people that know how to. All right, I did this, but now I created a wide business
Just variety
of
shit,
that. I
yeah.
can keep making money out of this. I can eventually move to something else because I knew this wasn't the main goal. I did this so I can do this. Those are the ones I'm talking about. People that just solely use this for income, they're gonna feel it because now they got what's plan B when I never had a plan B.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, you end up feeling it, bro. You do definitely end up feeling it. And it's like,
What you gonna do, sink or swim?
she's sinking right now. She low-key sinking right now. And that's the funny part because she wasn't prepared for it. It's not like you're seeing Amber Rose complain about this. Like, because she on her shit and
I think she's doing fine.
And exactly, that's what I'm saying. You're not seeing Amber Rose complain about having to sell 2 cars because she's a smart individual and know how to make her money and keep it fluctuating. Like, what the fuck? Like, bruh, that's crazy. You are Black China. You haven't done anything to make you some money.
You was around the Kardashians.
You're like the epitome of city girls. What the fuck?
You didn't know how to make a business off of something?
Exactly. Fuck. You had a show. Damn.
You were around the Kardashians long enough. You didn't get any business advice from them?
I wouldn't take no business advice from them. But
it's something to keep our name relevant.
Shit, she didn't get no clout from them. That's the main problem. Like, goddamn. Like,
it's like nothing. You got nothing off the deal.
I guess. Shit. No one talking about her ass now. But I guess all this shit is getting her talked about again now. So it's kind of helping.
But for how long? What, 2 days?
Nah, bro. How much you want to bet she's getting sympathy off of this shit right now? That people are just sending money to her right now, bro. How much you want to bet? She's getting so many sympathy probably off of these lonely ass girls that are being like, yeah, girl, that's so crazy. These niggas need to help you and shit like that. You're a single mother and stuff like that, even though she don't watch her kids. Like what the like.
I agree.
And if you are saying that shit, bro, you're weird. You are fucking weird, nigga. That's crazy.
But you know people are.
They definitely are. And it kerfuffles me every time. That it has.
Kerfuffle.
Yep. Kerfuffles me every time.
Hey, I completely agree.
Hey,
because
low key, he said low key, I'll drop a gong on that one. That ass. Kerfuffle. That ass.
Kerfuffle. It's like these people just be like, hey, you put one sympathy plea in front of their face and they following like sheep.
Yeah, that is true as fuck. And it's disappointing because that's why I really hope y'all be calling her out for this shit, bro. Like, y'all definitely need to call her out for this shit if shit do get seriously brought up like that. Like, really.
Especially when the kids are involved and you lying about it.
Yeah, true. No lie. If you're lying about it, yeah. Wait, Wiz Khalifa had
he has a documentary out.
This Still Rolling Papers. Why does it look like a comedy show? That shit crazy. Black China says she had to give up. Oh, okay, that's the same thing. I'm trying to see any new shit, really. Oh yeah, Robert Kardashian says he pays $37K a year in his daughter's schooling. 37,000 a year. That's crazy. That is crazy.
He is providing for her. I don't know how much schooling costs a year.
Nah, I feel that.
So I can't say if that's more or not the full amount of how much a kid has to go to school for a year. So I can't really say.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, from what I know, he is still putting an effort towards his daughter.
That is very true.
And what is she doing? I don't know. So like I'm saying, but I feel like she's getting sympathy off of it, because it's like, I doubt that these niggas ain't doing something, especially if she's not the sole provider of the children.
And see, and that's what I'm saying, like, well, her not being that, she really can't be saying any of this shit that she is, which is crazy, because she needs to be quiet, like, because she's just making herself look bad. This is all down my timeline, bro. It's just Black China shit. Okay, now we're getting back into the Will stuff. Bro, you see Lil Wayne's iced out ass fucking necklace lighter holder?
I did not see that. What the? What is he just
iced out ass lighter holder?
So he just clips it to his fucking.
It's a chain, so he just wears it.
Oh,
like, around
it's
his neck.
chain?
Yeah, it's a chain. Yeah.
If you got the money for it, I guess.
Oh wait, is it?
Cause it looked like he had the clip on it.
Oh, it might just be a little chain thing.
Because you saw at the end, it looks like a clip.
Because he got it from Eliante, so you know Eliante be making that crazy ass shit. So, because the whole thing is diamond encrusted, even the clip.
That's why I'm saying it looks like a lighter clip.
Yeah, it is. He said it's a gold out, it's a diamond out lighter holder. So it might be for his like pants right here and shit. I thought he'd be wearing around his neck. Oh yeah, Chris Rock's brother claimed Diddy lied about Will Smith and Chris Rock making up.
I heard that.
So that's not real.
But Chris Rock's first special after this is finna hit, because you know everybody's gonna want to know what he's gonna say.
Bro, August Alsina said something.
He did. What did he say? I heard he said.
August Alsina shared a message on choosing peace, but also trolled followers with the Madonna post on peace being made of steel. What the fuck? That shit weird. Here are 44 of the longest prison bids in hip hop history, and TK is the thumbnail for it. That's funny. That's bogus as hell. Yo Gotti signed a new artist to his label. Shout out Adam22. Him and Lena just had another Plug Talk episode with Kazumi and Jenna Fox.
Our Corey LeRae's dropping an album.
Yep, shout out to Corey Ray. She's dropping a whole new album and stuff like that, which is actually getting pretty sick, actually. Dame Dash calls Will Smith a villain for slapping Chris Rock.
Hey, Dame Dash slapped people before.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, Dave. That was funny. That's funny as fuck.
That's funny.
He called that nigga a villain, G. That shit is funny, bro.
I swear Dame Dash done slapped a couple niggas before.
Bro, Dame Dash has definitely slapped a couple niggas, bro.
But he called him a villain. Like Will Smith's a villain.
Yeah, that shit's funny as hell. But shit, how long we been on here for? Shit, 2 hours, 13 minutes. I don't sound bad.
It don't sound bad.
Shit, well, we about to throw this ball and get on with our daily lives and shit. So, yeah, I thank both of y'all. I thank all of y'all for coming out and tuning into
The Local Artisan.
And thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for watching the podcast. You already know. We love y'all so much. Drop gongs on these niggas and shit like that. That he doubted us and shit like that. Closing statement, what's up?
2022, we treated like pharaohs, not kings.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hold on, we gotta get the clapping doing for that one. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But yes, thank y'all for coming through. This is, hold on again, one more time.
The Local Artisan.
This is the Local Artisan T.L.A Podcast. You're in the local. You already know. Hold on again.
The Local Artisan.
Best platform in the world. You already know T.L.A Podcast. We love y'all. You already know Pronobi One and Jay Nimbus in this bitch. Yo, we will see y'all next week. Well, I'll see y'all tomorrow, maybe, or Friday, because I'm about to interview Kid Cali on live stream. So yeah, interviewing Kid Cali on Friday. Go check out the other podcasts. Go check out the other interviews on the pod. Go check out the merch and stuff down below in the description and on the Instagram bio. Yeah, we love y'all. This is
The Local Artisan.
best platform in the world. You already know. Deuces. We out. Peace out. We love y'all.